Alright, they can hear you.
Oh.
Sup, fuckers?
Alright, they can hear you.
Wait, who can hear me?
The stream.
Hello there. Oh, the stream can hear us.
Yeah. The
Hello.
stream can hear you guys. Just
Who?
so you guys know.
Stream.
It
Who?
can hear you. The stream can...
Are you an owl?
Who?
Exactly.
Turns out I am in a different life. Heyo.
You fucking feather-y? I don't know.
Feather E?
Yeah,
Feather-y?
is that a furry? A feathery?
Oh.
E-I-O.
Alright.
Wouldn't that be birdie or something?
That's golf.
Alright, welcome.
that's
everyone.
equal.
Also, yes.
Good
That's
to
And
see
also
birdie.
you.
birdie's
It's
also.
also birdie.
Yeah, no.
Good to see you. I'll be doing the end of Eldershell layout on right now. I hope everyone is doing good. Everyone is doing well.
No.
Wow.
So,
I would love it if you just shut the fuck up. I mean, hello, I'm hyped.
Well,
I'm
gee,
hyped
what's
as
buddy?
fuck, boy. What character are you playing again?
all right. So, we are joined. Thanks, Joost. We are today joined by Loes, aka Brenna, Guus, aka Halt, Shot, aka Assure, Niels,
Alright.
aka Balthasar, Wouter,
Yo.
aka Karlash, Fishy, aka Meme, and Aaron, aka Cooper.
Hey.
So last time you guys were in this snowy plains, and with the aid of Honkwoord and his little pet called Honkus Ponkus, you tracked down the giant behemoth that was the Great Goose. You guys have slain this behemoth, and after you took care of the problem, the giant Great Goose transformed back into like a goose, just a normal goose. You recognize this kind of like flashy light coming from the place where Honkwoord hid, and you all ran towards it. That's basically how last session went. Right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, Sam.
I agree.
Yes, yes.
I mean, he did tell us a little bit about the secret entrance.
True.
Now we're gonna have to like kill him because he's transformed and he's obviously evil.
I mean, obviously, like, what are we gonna do? Keep him alive? Weird.
So,
Well, he was gonna help us, so maybe yes?
We did a long rest.
No, we haven't
Uh,
rested.
We
no,
haven't
no.
rested yet.
No.
So,
I'm very much into
Wait, but we just ate.
No,
no.
No,
This is
That was
right
also
after the
previous
fight.
one.
that was previous
Literally-
night.
literally right after the fight. Yeah.
Yeah,
When,
yeah,
you know,
yeah.
when,
yeah.
when
After
you and I
somebody-
got like high on mushrooms.
Completely
Ah.
stoned.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that also happened last session. So, you see Honkwoord like this emanating this glow that's almost blinding for the eyes. Does any of you do something, react something?
Is it Honk Swerf or Honkus Ponkus is transforming?
Honkwoord.
Okay, he's transforming. I'm just gonna like
Ice
um,
down.
keep my axe up. You know, kind of not in a defensive manner.
I'm gonna ready a spell as well. And a ready command.
I notch an arrow.
I
Yeah,
sit
no.
down and see the spectacle unfold.
All right.
Yeah, so also, I'm just gonna stand there and watch it happen.
As from the snow, your little friend Meme kind of submerges, like kind of looking if the danger is over yet. This is I put you here, Meme. You are free to put yourself wherever you want.
I'm fine.
Okay. So Honkwoord starts like kind of transforming. You know, kind of like the Pokemon evolution starts like to gain a human form as he In front of you, you see a blue tiefling with two kind of like curved horns, a blue tail coming from like his behind. He has this like white beige kind of shirt with like a black undertone, and these pants, and he has little glasses as well. As he kind of starts laughing, and he looks at his little friend, Honkus Ponkus, and then to the rest of you, and it's like, I'm back. I'm back. I can't believe it.
Now, meme.
Good.
Meme, you're
Well,
back.
good to see you, Meme. Well, I can't believe it. I have actual posable thumbs. I can use my hands. He starts like touching his face. I have hair, not any feathers. My horns are back. It worked.
Yeah. You
Can I cast polymorph and turn him back into a goose?
Wait, sorry, one at a time. Shot was first.
Oh yeah, you evolved. What can we call you now?
I'm still Honkward, dude. Do you think that was a pun?
But
Your
your
Honkworth?
actual name is Honksworth.
Yeah, my actual name is Honkward Sproutsy.
Then I suggest Mr. Honkerworth. Since you're bigger now.
You... No.
Or do you not like that?
No, I don't. Why? It's my name. I was
sorry.
before I transformed into this goose. I was also called Honkward.
Maybe this curse has something to do with lost names then. Would it turn me into a storm?
All right, Balthasar, what did you say?
No, I was gonna say, can I just turn him back into a goose with polymorph?
Honkward looks at you, Balthasar, and is like, "Well, don't be rash."
So, where are you from, Hunkworth?
Well, I'm just from the town where we were kind of going to. You know, Oxara?
No, we're not from around here.
Nope, we're tourists.
Well, it's one of the bigger cities in the Snow Yule. You know,
Oh.
it's... I kind of grew up there. Kind of, got into the biology thing. Read some of Pete Urquing's books, and thought, this is gonna be
Oh.
me.
We know Pete.
Yeah. Can I pull out from a ration bag some crumpled up bread and then some dried meat and just hold them out in two different hands and be like, okay, so now that you're transformed, which of these two would you prefer?
Also, can you move a little bit closer to your mic?
Oh, which of these two would you prefer?
And you have leftovers and...
I have crumpled up bread, like you would have for a goose, or dried meat in the other hand.
He immediately looks at the dried meat, while at your feet you see you feel a little bit of a shadow waddle towards you, as suddenly Honkus Ponkus is right looking at your hand with the crumbled bread. He's like, "Dear sir, I can take care of that if you want to."
Sure, yeah. I guess that leaves you with the meat then, Honksworth.
I mean, I would take that and above crumbled bread anytime. I got sick of bread, dude.
He is transformed, guys. He's eating meat now. Do goose eat meat? Do you eat meat, Honkus Ponkus?
No, I prefer gluten.
Oh.
Hey, Brenna.
Gluten's canon.
Brenna,
Yeah.
Did we do mushrooms or something?
No, I did.
Because I have
But
no
not on purpose.
idea what's going on. I feel like I've been gone for weeks.
It's,
Oh, mushrooms. What are we talking about?
it's
No mushrooms.
a lot happens. Carlisle and I accidentally received some hallucinating mushrooms, which made me dance. So good thing you weren't there for that. And we saved this guy by killing a big goose guy.
Oh.
As Fishy, you look over into the distance right here. You see melted snow piles that kind of look weird compared to the rest of the snow. And in the middle is a bloodied up, beaten goose that has this aura coming off of it that you feel kind of attracted to.
I
Like-
swear it was bigger before.
Like attracted. Like,
Did you say Fishy?
how attracted? Is it like hot?
It's like almost calling your name. Meme.
Oh,
The Green Messiah.
I think I feel a little bit sexual over there. I'll go there.
What?
What? Wait, what?
What?
Me what?
What?
What's happening?
Roads
I don't know.
Surrounding area.
I have no clue what's going on. I'm just gonna
You
go
feel
over
a-
there.
You feel sexual towards the goose.
It must have been the mushrooms.
All right. So you go towards the goose. I would say then, right?
Oh, sweet baby, yes.
I'll
All right.
walk with him.
As this power is kind of calling out towards you, meme. It goes like, take us, grow. Do you
Close my, I
put
close
your
my
hand out?
eyes. Does it feel evil?
It feels neutral.
Then I'll take it. You know what? Another
You-
demon or two doesn't hurt.
As meme, you're kind of like, like you put your hands out as this, like you kind of start, your muscles start shaking.
Yes, muscles.
You,
Yes, you.
meme, you have absorbed this magical aura that you saw around the goose, and it's now gone.
The goose is gone, or just the aura is gone?
The aura is gone.
Did anyone catch about the another demon part as well? Just
Asking for a friend?
asking for a friend. I'm probably too far away from him to hear that.
The only one that would notice was meme. Unless you want to, you can do a perception check to see if you see
I'm
meme
way too
going away.
I'm way too far away. I'm preoccupied with the
Can I
awkward.
can I make it because I can see a mile away?
Yeah, you can
One-
make it, but
one
do you care? That's the main idea.
I think I would just be hearing it, you know, or seeing it more so.
Mm-hmm.
I'd be seeing it. I can't hear anything. I can see it.
Okay, cool.
So I can make what, a perception check?
I'll grab a whole bunch of feathers and put
Okay.
them in a bag, like a full bag of them.
Sure, yeah. Add that to your inventory. A full bag of feathers.
Oh.
Brenna, as you see meme
What's
like
heavier, Brenna? A bag of feathers or a bag of metal?
They're both a kilogram.
Sorry, sorry.
it's funny.
Sorry, go ahead. Sorry.
Me,
No,
what
go ahead,
did
Bri-
you just do?
yeah.
You just...
I grabbed a whole bunch of feathers.
No, but before that,
Nothing.
nothing. You felt sexually attracted to the goose, then you touched him, and now you're grabbing his feathers.
Hey, don't. I'm not here judging your weird sexual kinks.
Whoa! Yo, I'm not over here just expressing them out in the open.
Well, maybe you should. And I'll sassily walk away.
She just
Just
Go
like
there,
you're in like
find
the
it,
snow, in the snow, you're like hook, 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 like as Meme is trying to like. It's because the snow is pretty high, so you see Meme like trying to get the knees above like the snow that has fallen. So it's like whooshing, 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 and it's like very slow and angrily, as you stand there, kind of looking confused, Rena.
Yeah, I'll just stand there looking confused for a moment.
Alright, what is the rest doing?
I wanna look at Honkworth, trying to see, like, gauge his age.
I would say like 21, 22.
Even a perception roll. Damn.
I'm that good.
It's not worth it to like really roll for it.
Wouldn't it be funny if he thought he was 80 though?
Anyway, yeah, I would say like
So-
20, 21.
Honkworth,
Yeah, what's up?
do you remember the deal you made with us?
I'll help you. I'll show you the way to the. You guys wanted to go to the Ho-Ho Harbinger first, right?
That's what you suggested we do.
Yeah. I think
How-
it's
How do you know this information?
well. You know, I am kind of into the whole biology thing. I've taken care of animals since I was a wee guy, just 4 years, maybe younger. And every time I'm in the forests and other wildlife, I try to take care of the wounded animals. And at some
So-
point, well, you know, if you are in the woods often enough, you'll find many animals. And Barry, I call him Barry, but it's the Ho Harbinger. He paid me a visit once or twice.
So what I'm wondering is, how does a 21-year-old tiefling guy from Oxara turn up kilometers away just in the wild?
Because I think Barry can explain it a bit better, but I was trying to take care of Barry, the Ho Harbinger. I was checking his skills to see if he was alright, if there was any ailments or whatsoever, when both he and I got attacked by what looked like a group of, well, mercenaries, or however you can call them.
Tell me about those mercenaries. What did they look like?
It was one was kind of demon looking. He had horns, kind of like a almost goat shaped face. And he had what looked like, they kind of looked alike. It was like 3 siblings, both clad in dark leathery armor, like cloaks. The only thing I can really imagine is panic, evil laughter, a swishy sound of like particles, like red and purple particles, and just a green bright flash. After that, I woke up as like a goose in the wild. The only thing that has ever happened was trying to like hide from predators. The Ho Harbinger kind of asked for help via telepathy, if you could say that.
So you can communicate with this Barry guy.
If he wants to talk to you, yeah.
So if you accompany us to this Ho Harbinger, can you make sure that we won't get attacked? Of course, we have pure intentions, but a hurt animal and a flanked animal is a ferocious one.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, no, I will go with you guys. I mean, You guys helped me, so the least I can do is help you, right?
And you know where Barry is.
Well, you've read the news articles.
I, of course, but
You forgot. It's
no,
Oh, he was.
he's in the east. I know.
west.
But we didn't know. Like we didn't know if it was
Uh,
because there were two.
No,
Is it the
east.
mountain,
Sorry.
Right?
Yeah,
It's
no,
like
he's
Frostbite
he's
Summit.
he's in between Oxara and Thingvalia.
Thingfield. Oh, right.
Wait,
Yeah.
Barry is the
Ho Harbinger.
Harbinger.
He calls them. He whatchamacallit, Honcourt calls him Barry.
yeah, but he was supposed to be at Frostbite Summit, right?
Yeah, but there
Yeah,
were
that's
two.
what.
And then we didn't know which one was which, so we went to Frostfire first, and then we encountered this goose who told us that it isn't.
This isn't the one that we. Okay, gotcha. Yeah.
So
there is one in the Frostbite Summit. There's just a different one.
I don't know, but like
There's-
there were two
there's two.
spotted on two different locations, and
That's what I
Wait.
put down in the notes.
But the Yule Flame is definitely up here, right?
The Yule Flame is at the Frostfire Summit. Yeah.
Wait,
Yeah, okay.
Sir Honcord, are there multiple Ho-Oh Harbingers?
No, there should be only one.
So if that Ho-Oh Harbinger is between Oxara and the thingy thing, it's pretty far away from the Yule Flame, right?
I know
So it
for
could
sure
be
that
wounded.
is. Know for sure that it's Barry. I don't know what
Right.
the messages about another Ho Harbinger at the Frostfire Summit are, because the only thing I know is that Barry isn't there.
okay, so then I have a question for you.
Insight check.
Can you tell us a little bit more about the Harbinger?
Do me an insight check first, Guus. I mean, halt. Sorry, I have to talk about your guys' characters more.
You can just call me cool guy. It's fine.
No, because that's lying.
You could just call me Barry.
No.
Oh fuck yeah, nice name.
9.
For what you can see, he is just telling the truth.
We have inside well one time this campaign.
Balthasar, you asked Honkwart to talk a bit more about the Ho Harbinger, right?
Yeah. Just tell us more about it, because we've obviously just heard the fables and the stories, but he seems to know the guy or the beast. So tell us more about it.
I can tell you how it looks like. The exact origin of the magic I can't really explain to you. The real thing that I experience while being with Barry is that it feels warm and comfortable being near him. You feel safe. You feel happy. You feel content.
Like drugs.
Yeah, you can feel like kind of on drugs. And to what Barry looks like, he is this massive brute wyvern. He has this big red scaly tail with white feathers and fluff around him. He has this big white throat and this weird looking horn on the front, and two antlers sprouting from the top of his head. And he only attacks when in danger. People are scared of him, but honestly,
So that's what's been bothering me, lad. How was he overpowered? If he's as mighty as you tell.
that unfortunately I cannot tell. I'm not.
You saw a green flash, and that's the last thing you know.
That's the last thing that I can remember.
Do you
After that, I
think
woke up.
You woke up.
After
in
that, I
from
woke
a-
up
from-
in the goose.
From sleep or being incapacitated, like unconscious.
I got knocked out.
Yes, unconscious.
And you didn't feel anything with the green light, any smack on the head,
Just
any magic.
pure pain. My whole body was aching, and it felt like my insides wanted to jump out. The pain was unbearable to say the least, and I guess that kind of knocked me out.
Does this magic seem anywhere familiar to me? Any bit familiar to me? This kind of transformation magic.
That magic? No.
Okay.
So
What about me?
if the harbinger makes you feel so
Also no.
happy and warm, what would make somebody go after it?
I mean, he is the protector of the Yule Flame.
But he makes you
So-
feel warm and fuzzy.
Yeah.
But he's not there protecting it right now. It's the protector of the Yule Flame, but he's not near the Yule Flame.
Yeah, he got
Fair enough.
basically.
So can Barry tell us if the Yule Flame has been taken when we go and talk to him?
For sure.
You said that he makes you feel warm, but he's not touching you, right?
Yeah.
What if the whole harbinger, aka Barry, is the Yuletime Flame?
But that would contradict the fact that the Yule Flame would still be at Frostspire Peak, while Barry is not.
Also, it could also be that the two influence each other. So it's not necessarily that the dragon is actually the Yule Flame itself.
Fair enough.
Damn.
We
So,
could
what
ask
should we do?
the Wyvern.
Should we
Let's
go
just
after
go.
Barry, or should we go and protect the Yule Flame, which is now unprotected?
I suppose we need information.
I think the Yule Flame is a place to start, right?
Yeah.
But the Harbinger can tell us if the Yule Flame has already been taken. Plus, we need a way inside.
Onward.
Question to you.
No, I'm gonna interrupt real quick.
Yeah.
From I think it was last session or the session before, Honkward did suggest going to the Harbinger and asking him for help, because without it, he said, with what it felt like and how powerful the attack felt like, he said that you guys have little chance of beating what's probably there. That's what happened in like one or two
chance of
sessions.
success.
I agree with the sense of expediency, but we have no information about what the summit looks like. We have no information about whether the Yule Flame is actually there. We need information first.
Yeah. And I have two questions as well to you, Mr. Holmesworth.
Sure.
How long does it take us to go to Oxara by foot, or with whatever we have at the moment?
I mean, I can think of something to speed up the travel process.
And how long would it take with that in mind?
Without me, it would take a week.
And
With
you?
with the crazy idea that I have right now, I would say 1.5 days.
So what's
And
this
what's
crazy
that-
idea of yours?
Would
Yeah,
you
what's
allow
the
me
plan?
to show you?
I suppose.
Go ahead.
He basically goes past you all and starts like doing some sort of like movement with his hands and fingers as they start almost like go form into this unnatural pose, as from the snow he kind of starts saying some nonsense, but there's one word that really stands out to you, and he keeps on saying Iskaldar. And from the snow, two or three giant slats, like ice-looking slats, come up, and then he looks at his pet Honkus Ponkus, and he kind of smirks, and he's like, "It's showtime, Honky." And the Honkus Ponkus like waggles towards him and starts glowing with his like 2 wings out and starts flapping. As from all over the place, you hear like a sort of flapping sound of the wings as in front of you, in front of the sleds, are around 20 geese each. They all start honking together, and Honkward kind of puts like a spell with like a little magical leash on them as he makes like 2 or 3 ice slats that are gonna be taken by the geese, and they will take you forward.
Fellas, I think we've just been Cinderella'd.
Who's Cinderella?
It's-
now. Just
Quickly,
like
take my shoe.
It's goose magic, man.
Can these goose like Cooper weighs a lot.
Mm-hmm.
How many goose have I to attach to myself to?
There's like 20 geese per sled or something like that.
and how many
25, 30.
sleds are there?
2 or 3.
Okay.
Is the whole
Uh,
African or European swallow kind of thing of
Just
Are they
strong
magic or normal
geese.
geese?
Have you calculated the terminal velocity of a goose, Joost?
I
These-
think the
the-
better
the-
question is,
these-
have you-
these
have
are-
you
these are s-
calculated the-
Shut the fuck up. These are snow yule.
resistance of a turtle.
These are snow yule geese. They are 3 times as big as normal gooses, geese, and they can fucking put you in front of the slats and take you there.
If they have the power of friendship, they can do anything.
I'm gonna get onto one of the sleds and just see if it can move forward a little bit.
The
Maybe
sled
away.
itself, or like,
The sled itself, like just sit on it, like sit or stand or hold on.
yeah,
See if it
easy.
moves.
It can take
Oh.
you easy.
So there's only 3.
There's only 3, but it's like, I would say like 2.5 to 3 meters, like long, and around like 2 meters wide.
Okay.
Dibs on the sled with
I look at the group.
Hogsworth.
Just a slight
too.
question. How many days has it been since we left?
We left where?
Left from
Glakisfjord.
Glacisfjord.
Glaki-
Glakisfjord.
1.5 days.
Yeah, 1.5 days.
Something
But
like that. 1.5 to 2
1.5
days.
days?
It's 1.5
Yeah,
to 2
we
days.
went- we get there a lot
I'm thinking
faster.
of the rations. In that case, we have plenty of rations.
Yeah,
left.
Yeah,
'cause
we have
you,
plenty of
you,
rations
left.
you started
Only been there one
traveling.
night.
You
Also, we
said
ate goose
goodbye to
and mushrooms.
you said goodbye to David, and then you went beat the Lagombi, then took a camp, and then now you're here. So it's like 1.5 to almost 2 days.
Okay. Well,
Yeah, I'm just gonna look to the. I'm gonna sit on my sled, and I'm just gonna look at the group and oh, boy, Shorty, over here.
I'm
Which,
I'm looking
which short
at-
one do you mean?
Yes, both of you, get over here.
Alright.
You need to distribute this weight properly.
I'll get on the sled.
Do you also say that to Meme?
I said it in general, yeah.
Okay.
Alright, all the little ones with Cooper.
Uh,
And,
I'll take one of the sleds with my armor. It's quite heavy.
As soon as Azura comes up to me, I'm just gonna like put my hand out and go like, no. This sled is too heavy. With
Too heavy.
Now. Brenna,
Doesn't-
Brenna's
Oh,
sled.
no,
Sure,
no,
don't you?
no,
Doesn't sure weigh
Brenna's
anything?
yeah, it's just I'm gonna
Just
turn him
take
around
Yeah.
and go like, there you
No,
go, and
Cooper.
push him.
Cooper. Oh no!
Meme,
I
do
walk
you
towards the sled.
do you respond to Cooper?
Sure.
What do you do?
Come on, Cooper. No,
Okay.
hold on.
Sure. All right, you hop onto the sled with Cooper. Hal, do you also do that?
A little bit butthurt, but yeah.
Karlash goes. I
do
would say.
you want to do it like that? I think it's like 3 of them. Isn't like 3 much better?
Yes, I got 3 on mine.
Then yeah, Karlash, you can go on the one with the shirt.
Oh fuck yeah!
All right, so you guys.
Ren on mine as well.
No, Brenna is on the one with Balthasar and Honkward.
Nice.
Uh,
we share sled, homie.
as you guys, you hear Honkward kind of goes like, "You guys are all ready to go. You don't want to do anything else?"
I just need a rest, and either I do it on the ground or in the air. I do mine.
All right, well, let's go. And then he does like, yeah, and then like all the geese start like woggling, is like woggling faster, and as they start like to flap their wings, in front of you have like 30 geese per sled like flying, but you're still like sledding over the ground. Balta, Honksword is gonna ask for some directions. You start like sledding for 1 hour, just straight up following the path. Do you guys talk about anything? Want to say anything to each other? Now's the time.
I want to talk to Honksworth about the magic he's using, or and the type of magic that they use here up in the north, because I was very intrigued by the magic he displayed. Just sorcerer stuff.
All right, go for it.
So, Honksworth, that spell you used to conjure the sleds, how did you do that?
Oh, just talk to, if you believe hard enough, right? Paladin
Where did
stuff.
you learn it?
I grew up with my faith. I believe in the deity called Iskaldar.
That's why you.
So you're a paladin that knows spells,
Well,
or a cleric maybe, or how does this work?
if you want to divide it in classes, I would say a cleric and druid if you want to be textbook.
Okay, but yeah, that's not what I really care about. Well, I'm more interested in if you can teach me the spell.
I mean, have you?
I'm writing.
Do you believe in Iskaldar?
I've not had much experience with Iskaldar.
Never heard of the guy, woman.
Well,
person.
she.
Never heard of her. I knew that.
I believe that she is the main reason that we don't lose ourselves in the snow every year. I think she looks out for us, and the fact that we still get crops and can survive in this harsh, wintry region is because of her. That's my main reason.
Really cool.
Thank you.
And then suddenly you see my face kind of become sour as I realize that I will never be able to learn that spell.
As Honkert, the Honkus Ponkus kind of also sits on the slab because he is too lazy to fly. And he kind of like, how goose are, they wiggle their feet and then they shake their behind and then go sit on the like the sled as like a comfy fowl.
So, are you vegetarian then?
Well, no, because I just accepted Cooper's meat.
True. But you don't.
No.
No.
Rations. Dried meat.
Dried
Yeah.
Doesn't make it any better.
Rations.
Oh, leafy
Continue. No, I'm.
Eat geese.
Well, I prefer not to, but if it comes down to it, and Honkus Ponkus just looks up, is like, excuse me, what did you just say? And he's like, no, don't worry about it. It's fine. Oh, all right.
So, are there people waiting for you back in town, in your town?
I
Do
don't
you know
really.
how long it's been?
I would say 2 weeks. I don't know. I've lost track of time, but I don't think a lot of people will be waiting for me.
Why not? Don't you have family?
Well, I had.
What do you
True
mean?
D&D character.
Yeah. Well, just there's a reason why I grew up with animals, alright?
I'm sorry, I
Wanna
didn't mean to
the-
pry. I just.
Wanna share?
Let's just say they are one of the few that won't judge. I think animals' intentions are always pure.
Fair enough. I can get behind that.
I agree.
As I would say that the cart with Honkwart and stuff is in front, right?
Yeah, I guess since we're leading.
All right. Can Brenna and Baltasar? Oh, fuck you. Can Brenna and Baltasar both do me a perception check?
I mean,
Yes,
ogre.
sir, we can.
Yo,
Also,
you'll put
point of order. I will be taking like a long rest within the sky.
No, I'm gonna say short rest at max, but not a long
the
rest.
Max.
For a day?
You're not even
And
a
a
day
half?
there. You're there for an hour.
On the sleds?
Yeah, you're on the sleds now for an hour. That's it.
Oh, I mean for the duration of the journey.
Yeah, we'll see if that happens if you get the opportunity.
Oh fuck.
I rolled
Yo.
a dirty 20.
All right.
I rolled an 8.
Okay. Yeah, Aaron.
What is the? Can you send on the name of that guard, by the way, of Holmesworth?
Yeah. Let me send it in here. It is called. There we go. All right. So. Luce, you see nothing because you, Brenna, you just are admired by the geese that are flapping their wings. Some are pooping, and you just, although you like the whole experience, your bottom is getting quite cold by the ice. The Baltasar, your ass is also freezing, but you do see something. You actually see smoke.
Guys, look. Up ahead? Is it smoke up ahead, or is it we're positioned to our position?
Yeah, I would say to your left.
Guys, smoke at like 10 o'clock.
Figure out how far away it is based on a mile.
Wait, are you shouting that to everyone?
Well, I'm shouting it like in the general. I have no idea if you guys can hear it because of we're moving on a sled. I think Brenna definitely hears it, and of course Honksworth. But the rest of you, I
I
don't know.
have big ears.
You're sitting next to me on the same sled. Of course you hear it.
That too. Yes. But I assume the geese go like.
Yeah, it's quite difficult to hear.
Okay. I say, Honksworth, can we stop for a second?
I mean, yeah, sure, if you want to. And where is it? There we go. You stop. You basically go towards there. You stop right in front. There's smoke coming. It seems there are a lot of footprints on the ground. A lot of prints in general, and it is quiet.
So I'm telling everybody about the fact that there's fire and I guess footprints.
Yeah.
Are we at a speed that we can inspect the footprints, or we just
Yeah, you stopped.
speeding by?
I would say you stop.
I want to investigate the footprints, see what kind of if I can identify the animal.
Can I
Investigation
use
check.
Can I use my eagle sight to
Not
see
in
how
nature?
far away the smoke is?
You're that's not necessary, Aaron. You're basically almost in front of it. But investigation, Guus.
Okay.
If you look at the smoke, what kind is it like?
Just
Chimney
first
smoke or
first investigation check, please.
Nice. $17.
The prints that you see are foot shaped, so like human like creatures, like boots, wearable boots, and horses. But they are really like scuffled through each other. There's not like, it doesn't seem clear enough where they all lead to. It seems that they go everywhere.
Is there-
Karlesh asked for the smoke first, right?
yeah, can we tell what kind of smoke it is? Is it
It-
like from something like a very like dark smoke from something burning
Or is
burning
it a
down,
vape?
or is it like or is it chimney smoke like
Uh,
livable smoke?
It's livable smoke, but it seems that it's dying.
The smoke is dying out.
Yeah.
Roughly where are we on the map? Do I-
I would say you are.
Because we're scudding
you-
past across my summit.
Yeah, you went past Finaskogur. That's where you went past already. So you're now in between Finaskogur and Frakastigur.
What did you say to me?
So, Balthasar, you wanted to ask something as well.
Is there something specific or like something that pops out like a special set of footprints that really appears like bigger, different, anything that
Investigation.
doesn't fit the rest of the chaos?
Investigation check, please.
Okay, let me see what I can add to that. Investigation. That would make a 14.
There, some boot prints would be a bit wider. Not per se bigger, but they look wider. That's the best difference you can see in between them.
Enough to. Okay, guys. This set looks wider than the rest. Halt, can you maybe identify what would have made the wider steps?
Would it be able to?
No, it's just a bigger boot.
Just
Oh.
yeah.
Well, never mind then. If it's just a bigger boot.
Apologies
like
for asking. Question here from
Sure.
Goblin.
Yeah.
What are we doing?
Balthasar, you saw some smoke. You wanted to go there.
There's gonna be someone camping or something. We're not gonna nose our business into someone else's journey or something. We have a mission, don't we? Why are we here to look at? If it's like the
Hey, that's a
oh,
good.
a big dragon, okay, I get it, but some random stranger.
I'll turn to Honkworth. So that smoke, could that be coming from the next town out, or is that way too far away by now?
No, this is not normal. People don't really camp here. It's basically, if you want to die, you will camp here. This area is infested with owlbears and wolves, and it would be
So
a
you're
death
saying
wish.
Somebody could be in trouble.
So
Or we could be in trouble.
I think someone is
Could-
mad in the head.
Could we send one of your geese to scout it out, or do we need to do that?
I mean, I can ask, yeah, for sure. As he lets one of the geese loose from the sleds and lets it fly above. It comes after like a minute or 5. It comes like flapping down, like, and he starts talking. Aaron, I mean Cooper, you do hear this. The thing that you hear, Cooper, what he is also saying to Honkward is there was definite signs of a fight. There is blood splatter in the camp. There are horses still just standing there. The horses are alive. And there are like a couple of tents. Fire is sizzling out. And yeah. Alright, you start walking towards it? Alright.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we should investigate.
I'll shout to Cooper. Did it say something? Are there people there? Well,
go.
No, but there's horses, and we could use them apparently.
Boom, boom, boom,
Okay.
boom.
I'll work with you.
I'll try and like speed walk after him, being trudging through the snow.
If you guys can go towards the top left of the map where you're staying in right now, I will show it in a bit.
I'm just gonna shout over to Meme and go like, "Horses will speed up the journey, Meme. Just a quick look."
Do we have the sleds for
Can't we
that?
just fly like before?
Yeah, we've got the fucking sleds. I don't think a horse will necessarily help that, does it?
You're not flying on the sleds. You're like the geese are flying, but you are just taking sleds.
Oi, Gooseman, how long did these geese last?
Well, they can last for a while, but I would say horses are quicker.
There's around.
So, and I
Oh,
I have
fuck.
a steed of my own. Would that be quicker than as well?
Doesn't matter.
Right.
Can we huddle together here for a second? Can we huddle?
Sure.
Are we a group of heroes or something now? Or what? Because I'm down to be the hero. But I need to know now. Because I don't want to waste my time and I have a freaking blue lizard bird is blasting magic in my back. You know? That's why I'm here. I want to beat that guy. Don't you remember that?
I think we kind of decided that we are going to play heroes the moment we decided that we're going to take it up with Frosthorn.
Just Frosthorn. Just.
Yeah, got it. I understand.
Not just Frosthorn.
But
Every
besides,
one of those fuckers.
but besides that fact, don't you want to know what's going on here?
No. Not
We're in-
really.
But we need to know if this fight was with any of the mercenaries that Honkworth was talking about.
Okay. I'll go. I'll look for clues.
I'm just horses, honestly.
Blues clues.
To the top left, I opened a new map. I hope you all can see.
Yes, it's there.
Only if I open my eyes.
Yeah, so you are free to explore it. What do you want to do?
Can I make a perception check before we get to the camp and have a look around with my eagle sight? Just to see if I can see any movement.
There's no movement.
I would like to look in the tent if that's alright.
And
Yeah,
meet
same.
the card from the horse.
Oh, okay. Slow down. Who's gonna go? Assure and then Brenna initiative. Whoever is higher goes first. Balthasar, you can check
Well,
with Brenna, but I will say Brenna said it first, so
Yeah,
I'll group
sure.
you together.
I don't really care as long as the tent gets checked.
All right.
That's a initiative check.
Mm-hmm.
It's a +4, it's a 14.
All right.
I realize I need to get my dice.
I rolled a 7, so.
All right. Assure, you You go towards this cart, and it has 2 of these doors.
Yes.
You know what? No, I'm changing the music.
Oh shit, I haven't been hearing any music.
That's never a good sign.
It's gotta be Jaws.
It's about to be a good sign.
We're gonna get fucking Oh, that's fun.
That's not ominous at all.
No.
You go towards these doors, Azure.
Picture doesn't have.
There are.
What the fuck's out on the screen? What the
no-
fuck is that?
Don't worry about it. So there is scratch marks, or
me?
like cuts in the doors. Who did someone stop it? Who the fuck stopped it? There's also looks like there's one arrow sticking out as well, but it's also charred, burned.
Can I see through it, or is it still a fully fledged door?
The doors are shut.
Alright, the doors are shut.
You can open them if you want to, but
I decide to take up a stance where you like ready up a punch. You know that like the stance, and I
Like
take
you're
my
pumping?
right fist, and I ready it up, and I breathe in and out, and I punch the fucking door open.
strength check.
Do I even have strength?
I'd like to have a conversation with Hongswap when you have a chance.
We're gonna do this first, then Brenna and the tent with Balthasar.
That's
and then
I have
a-
you.
one thing, but it can last. I'll wait till the end.
That's 12.
Yeah, no, you smack the door. It stays shut. You hear something though. You hear
yeah.
no. You
Yeah.
hear one voice going, "Oh shit. No. Just let us die in peace." And you hear another like sort of lower sounding voice. I thought they left us already. Why are they back?
That could be mimicry. Like a cat, I just jump back out of instinct.
Alright.
Wait, I need to do that in the map. Like, whoo. And then I slowly waddle back towards the guys because I don't know if anyone listened. Specifically to who's a rogue amongst us?
No one.
No one. Specifically to
Up,
Halt,
up.
and I'm like,
Yeah. Halt. Speak
Hey.
up, dude.
hey,
Yeah.
Halt, Halt, hey, Halt.
Yes. What's up?
Yeah.
I think there might be some people in that cart alive and they want to die, and I don't know why. And I'm
Alright.
pretty scared.
I
Do you know what we should do next? Do we have any?
we have no idea about what's going on with them, so I'll just usher like some other people, like Karlesh, Cooper, come over here, and then flip my bow over my shoulder and draw out my dagger, and basically with a sort of a backhand, ready to stab, I walk up to the door and if checking if Karlesh and Cooper are following me.
As I'm
I'm
going,
following you.
As I'm going, can I just turn back to Hongswap and just say, and you're saying this is unusual?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, I'm gonna pull my axe out and just, I'm walking towards the cart, but can I be checking like the woods,
Sure.
like deep into the woods? I'm looking for any kind of movement because, you know, it's quiet, right? Not hearing anything other than.
Roll me. Perception.
Okay, do I have anything advantage? No, that's my other character. Do I have anything? I can only see up to a mile away.
Yeah.
But I don't have. Oh god.
The music is making me scared.
Yeah,
Ja,
that-
muziek
That's
is
the
echt
idea.
niet hoor.
that's definitely doing it for me right now. Perception 19.
All right, you scan through the whole area. You only see one movement, but it's coming from underneath the cart. That was not time, but I love it.
Oh my god, I was like, holy shit!
I was about to say.
Fucking hell!
Oh my god,
Oh my god!
that was so good! Oh my god, that scared me! Like, that was fucking great!
was like
Oh my god! Oh my god, that's so fucking good! Oh shit! Alright, so, there's one movement coming from underneath the cart. And it's droplets. Like a...
I just kind of shush everyone, and then I point towards the droplets.
I nod at Cooper and
The thing that you...
like,
I take a battle stance.
The thing that you see from underneath is a, like...
A lake?
No. It's blood.
blood, I imagine. Yeah. And I nod towards Cooper. And is Karlesh also with me?
I've been summoning Robert in the back. I need
So
to stand still for it.
Just so I'm clear, this is what's locked.
Yeah, this was locked. And also,
Oh,
Hulk, if you can move yourself-
I never said it was locked.
Oh.
Okay,
Right.
but I couldn't open the door. Hulk.
Yeah, you punched it,
No,
and
you
then
just
you ran
punched it,
away.
man. You didn't even try the
I found,
fucking
like, I just-
doorknob.
I'll try to very quietly turn the doorknob as quietly
then
as
you're here.
possible.
Yeah.
And once it's like open, I immediately swing the door inwards and then ready an attack for anything that approaches me. Or does the door open in or outward?
Outward.
Is it an innie or an outie?
It's,
It's an
and I'll
out.
immediately drag it open and then ready an attack for anything that comes my way.
There is... When you open the doors, the whiteness of the snow kind of brightens the cart as inside you see what's almost left of two people. One is a bugbear bandit, just like slouched over with his back towards the wall, head down, and his left arm is kind of like slumped on the ground, and his right arm is not there. The bugbear itself looks almost like there's no more moisture in his system. All dried up, almost like any movement that he can make looks like it can break him. To the right, there is this one tabaxi snow leopard looking thief. He's also slumped in the corner, one like dagger in his hands, but one of his jaw muscles was sliced, so his jaw's like kind of like hanging there, and there's like blood all over his fur, and the blood that you saw dripping on the ground was his. Everything about their fur looks scorched, almost black mixed together with the blood, as they kind of look at you already with defeat in their eyes.
So these are bandits and thieves, you said, or they look like bandits and thieves.
Well, you tell me. Do a perception check.
How's this doing for me, by the way? How's
Not
how's his bloodshed compare?
not yet.
Wait for PTSD.
No, because this is important for Guzer.
What do you want me to roll for this?
Do me a perception.
22.
Oh fuck yeah! All right, so through all the burn marks and the blood on their right shoulders, you see a little badge slash insignia of a almost it's fully metal. It's small, but you see it. It's in the shape of a head in the middle, no hair, just bald, and a sort of like fluffy mantle around it, in like a half a circle form. You know this insignia as the insignia of Brutus Wildmane. And these are some of his troops.
Aha. So it's you fuckers.
Wait. The bugbear kind of looks at you. Who are you?
Tell Brutus I said hi, okay? Halt. Right.
I don't think we can say anything to him anymore.
And I'll usher Karlesh. Karlesh, we could use some help over here.
I'm in the middle of my ritual. Do you really need me?
Yeah, we got casualties. Still bleeding out.
Look, I only needed 2 more minutes for. I'm fucking fine. I'm coming on my way. Someone better be fucking dead.
No, I hope they're not. That's kind of why I need you.
As Karlesh kind of goes there, it's like, oh fuck.
I'm like, I'm gonna stomp right in. All right, you mangy fox need some healing.
All right, we're gonna stop right there. Cut back to it in a bit, because at the same time, made of high. Thanks, the dude. Balthasar and Brenna, you both wanted to look in the tent as well.
Yeah, I imagine this happened simultaneously.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you go in first and then I follow you immediately after.
Yeah, I'll go first.
At least if the tent's big enough for that, I have no clue. I think it should be, since there's like 2 horses outside.
All right, Brenna, you go in first.
Yeah.
I would say that it's like the opening of the tent is kind of like a bit underneath, so you basically move down and like I would say open it and go inside, right?
Yeah. Well, I want to take a little peek first.
Can you roll me for dexterity?
I've been rolling like a shit tonight. I don't know if I trust this.
Don't
This
care.
is not very good either.
Oh no, Brenna is Italian. Who knew?
What
Is she a chef?
there?
Yeah, dexterity.
Like straight.
Just
Dex.
dex.
Okay, that's a 10.
As Brenna, you open the little flap that's in front of the tent, and you put one arm in your head as well. You are immediately grabbed by the neck, and the first thing that you're staring
Okay, no
at
problem.
is a knife and just a
Oh.
soft voice that is speaking to you and that says, "Don't make any fucking noise." As in front of you,
gotta see this.
So,
As
do I
in-
notice?
over here, it's fucking wild.
in front of you, Brenna, a half like orc, so drow, is basically having you in a chokehold.
So do I notice? Like what? How much do I notice of what's going on?
Is it 1 arm or 2 arms in the tent?
So basically, one of your
think
arms is like the flap, right? And you put one arm like in the tent, and then you put your head in.
So Balthazar
You
can
went
see that.
face first into a dangerous situation.
I would say because I would say Balthazar does not see Brenna getting grabbed by the neck. I would say Balthazar sees Brenna going into the tent, but not like what's inside or what's
And
happening.
then going
but my
completely
legs
still.
are still out.
Yeah, your legs are
Yeah.
still out.
I don't know, it's just
It's like a
one leg and
butt.
try to kick
But-
Balthazar.
He kind of like puts the knife right across your cheek, and he says, "No movement. Got it?" Yeah. All right.
She nods.
He,
I
he,
guess.
the bandit kind of whispers to you, "Just tell him to wait outside, and we'll have a little talk, right?" And he basically grabs your hat and kind of motions it to shout towards Balthazar.
I wish we had a code word, man.
Miranda's
Uh,
working.
Wait. Outside.
That's what you're going with? Okay.
And I wanted. I have my arms free, right?
Yeah, but well, not right now. There's like your one arm is still on the ground, the other one is still holding like a part of the tent, and he's still holding basically the knife at like your face.
Fuck it, I wanna try to get out.
I want you to roll a dex roll,
It's like a
and
grapple check, right?
it need no. I want you
No,
to.
but
It's at your
Wouldn't it be
throat.
strength?
It's about speed, right?
Yeah,
Dex roll.
he
D-
does have a
Dex
knife
roll.
at your face.
Dex roll, and you need to roll above 17.
Boy. Well, it was nice knowing you all. No, that's not it, bro.
All right. Tell me. You're still gonna
But
do
did
it.
Balthazar not see my kick?
You
My
you
desperate kick?
you are going with. Tell me what kind of movement you are trying to make while he has you at knife point.
I'm just trying to get out of the grip. So like I have my hand up here and he has my face on my neck.
It's
So I'm
like
just trying
here.
to. Yeah, I'm trying to push it
So-
away.
These are really on point, by the way. These fucking sounds.
Yeah, good, right?
Right.
So,
It's as if you paid someone. Damn.
Brenna, as you feel the immediate threat of this bandit, you try to focus on moving your hand towards his hand, and while you're in that focus and trying to get to safety, you feel warm as you also feel a sharp pain. And the first thing that you look is down, and you see blood coming from you as you are
From where?
stabbed in the neck.
Ooh.
The knife is in your throat.
So once
As-
again, do I get like, what kind of information do I get about what's happening in the tent? Like, I know she tried to kick me, and then she randomly said that I have to wait outside.
The
What
only
happens next? What do I have
you
to
look
go
at
on?
the tent, Balthasar, as basically Brada's body just slumps onto the ground.
Okay, and at this point, I'm gonna cast Thunder Wave, but I'm gonna use a sorcery point to avoid Brenna.
All right. As you do that, the tent is like blown apart. It shares. No, it's called scheuren.
There's
It tears into like 3 pieces as there's like a orc bandit gets blown back as well. I would say towards like the back of the horses, and is laying there currently. Brenna, you are still bleeding from the neck and are on the ground bleeding out.
How much damage did that actually do?
I would kind of assume I go unconscious straight away.
There,
If,
there you are.
or
I would say you
tell.
are aware. You are aware of the fact that there's a knife in your throat, but the shock of it actually happening and the fact that you're feeling blood coming from your throat and seeing it everywhere puts you into a form of shock as you just lay there with like your hands like kind of gurgling blood almost as it starts dripping.
So
from, like,
the
the edge of
moment
your
I
mouth.
blow away the tent, I'm gonna call out to and see Brenna laying there. I'm gonna call out, quick guys, need a healer. Quick!
Would I hear that from inside the car?
This happened at the same time.
Pretty sure you hear that if you
Yeah,
yell.
you would hear it for sure.
Alright.
Unless you're deaf.
Oh, he's old.
What do we do? Just go for it?
I
Garlic!
just
Any healing now, motherfucker? It's,
What do you?
what the fuck? I guess I step out of the thing. What do I see when I step out?
The first thing you see is Brenna's body laying motionless in the white snow, but the snow around her is getting red, and it's getting more and more and more red. You see Balthasar crouching basically over her, trying to stop the bleeding. What would you have done, Balthasar? Did you pull the knife out, or?
No, no way, no way.
I tried.
No, I'm just putting I'm putting pressure around the knife to see if I can kind of push it, not like push the blade in, but push it against the blade to keep as little as blood as possible from going next to it.
Mm-hmm.
But while doing so, you notice some sparks running over the back of my body.
Okay.
As I'm
Balthasar,
very tense.
Carlos, you see that happening.
Do I see the guy back in the orc? Do I see, like with my wide range of view, do I see the orc lying in the snow near the horses?
I would say the fact that Balthasar screams for help and Brenna laying there, just almost motionlessly, would say that kind of grabs your attention first.
Okay, it's like, what the fuck happened? And I sprint over, and I pump at least 10 HP of lay of hands into Brenna.
Is Cooper in the now? My next action will depend on that.
I love this music. First, real quick, you said it's very nice that you're healing her, but the knife is still in her neck. Would you have pulled it out? Yes or no?
No.
So
Now what do we do?
I'm only
okay?
she lost blood. I'm only like giving her a little bit more
Okay. Okay.
More
So
of a
there.
buffer, let's say.
Okay. Cool. But there's still a knife in her neck. All right. Cooper. What was your question again? Sorry.
Am I in the now? After seeing that, because if I am, I'm going after the bandit.
Yeah, I assume I can go too because Carlash was
After
murdered.
seeing the scene inside the car, am I all there?
You.
I kind of feel it now.
I would say. Roll. You are in the car with Halt, and Carlash was behind you. I want you to roll for PTSD right now. And I would say if anyone goes to the bandit in the back, it would be Assure first. I also want to ask Meme if you were doing anything while this
Well,
is
now
happening.
not anymore. I'm gonna maybe try light a fire to create some comfort in case we can Brenna pull her here or something.
Okay, sure.
I'll light the campfire and then tell them bring her closer.
All right, sure. As Meme is starting to make a fire, Balthasar and Carlash are tending to Brenna, and I would say put her close to the fire in a bit.
Well, as
I mean,
after somebody else approached beside Karlach, I would certainly tell them about that there is an orc laying somewhere, and I'm not sure if he's dead.
All right, Aaron, what is your
Then-
PTSD roll?
18.
You're good.
Okay.
I don't know if you. I would probably bring a barrage of questions to Balthasar at this point.
Do it.
And I'm
Yeah.
looking for the orc because
While
he,
I'm like frantically looking. What the fuck happened? You were just looking through a tent.
Oh,
What
thanks,
the-
Fish.
Why's there a knife in her throat?
Brenna went in. Brenna went inside, and before I knew it, she was slouched over, and I didn't know what was going on. So I just kind of blew away the tent because I didn't know what else to do.
In that case, I'll shout to anyone I can hear. Brenna's been stabbed in the neck by someone. Anyone, I need to tend to her wounds. Look for the perpetrator or anything.
I'm looking for the what? How does he look like? I ask. I shout.
Let me
I
see.
shout.
That's just crazy to me.
No one knows. The only one that
No
has
one
seen him
knows?
is
Okay,
is
I'm just-
Brenna.
What do you mean?
Then
Who would have done it? Who would have done it? Who do you think? Oh, the guy laying there, of course.
then
Yeah,
I
but
just
they- of course,
search around
they've-
here.
Okay, yeah. If you look there, you see him laying there. Yeah.
Yeah, because I assumed he was like blown away or something. Or
No, he was
no.
he was there. You're literally standing there.
Oh,
You see
okay,
him.
okay.
That's what I
Oh,
was
then
confused.
I punch his face, I suppose.
Do you kill him or knock him out?
I knock him out. Obviously, I knock him out. So non-lethal
Sure.
force. How does that work?
No, you knock him out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Great.
let's not be too difficult about it. You knock the fucker out. You basically grab him by the collar and you punch him square on the jaw, and he's out for the count right now.
Am I?
So, look, I know how to
Stable?
heal. I do not know how to tend to a wound. Anyone?
Can I come over and do some medicine, some herbs? Maybe plug the hole.
Sure, I want you to first do. Whoever is pulling the knife out of her neck, I want you to do a medicine check.
Yeah, that's why I'm not. I should not do the medicine check.
Yeah,
Oh,
I have some basic knowledge of medicine and healing from when I grew up, but nothing spectacular.
I can heal the wound afterwards, but pulling it out like expertly, that's not gonna be my thing.
So,
I'll-
anybody?
I
Yeah?
have a +1 to medicine, but
Oh yeah,
I have a
then
+2.
yeah, same. I have +2 as well.
Either one of you try something, and I'll
I'll
just
help.
pump. I'll
I'll help
pump
out
her
as
full
well.
of healing afterwards.
Does anyone have
Okay.
guidance or something? 'Cause
Yeah,
I'm willing
yeah.
to try.
Does anybody have anything that's gonna support us?
I'll,
No.
Okay.
Fishy, what do you want to say?
I only have one thing. I'm gonna kneel down next to Brenna. I'm gonna take out my puppets. I'm gonna try and look into the future with a 4th level spell. I'm
Damn.
gonna ask the gods and the servants one question, goal or event, and they can offer me a reply, which can be short, any sort of phrase, and I will ask, how do I have Brenna not die?
Oh, this is fun. Let me check something real quick.
It can be a phrase, it can be short, it can be a rhyme.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16, 17, 18, 19. Oh, that's perfect. Can you roll me a d20?
Yeah.
That's
It's a
cool.
12.
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, that's cool. All right. As you do this, you it stays a bit silent. I swear to fucking God.
She dies.
All right. So, Meme, you hear in the background, you hear like a soft drumming, like doom, tuka, doom, tuka, doom, tuka, doom, and that drumming starts to go louder and louder as some sort of like thundering cracks through it, like a boom, baka, boom, baka, boom, as you hear like Scraley voice answer.
All what you see is like me talking to my puppets.
Not weird at all.
With every breath you hear, it's like a thunder crackling, and the booms of the drums gets louder. The voice goes, in all retrospect, pull it out of the neck. After you've stopped the bleeding, she will need a lot of feeding. And the drumming starts to go far away. As that was the response that you got.
Alright, I'll pull it out. Get ready.
Wait, you're gonna pull it out?
Alright, do you see a doctor here? Yes, I'm gonna pull it out.
Medicine check.
I'll be ready to.
Assist me, come on. Just get ready.
I assist Meme.
I'll be ready with the cure wounds at 2nd level.
I'm gonna just poke my finger on the knife and reduce its size. And I'm kind of try and pull it out instead, like that.
I fucking love you. Alright, as you've done that, the knife becomes like half the size and falls out of the stab wound in Brenna's neck.
I'll put like a stick in her mouth so she can bite on it.
As Brenna, you start like your teeth are almost going through the stick with the amount of pain that you're going through. Was it or Cooper or someone else that like closes the wound with like some sort of like bandage or whatsoever?
Yeah, I'll grab some herbs that I know and kind of quickly kind of like make a paste and just kind of plug the wound with that.
As Carlash, you cast Cure Wounds?
Yes, at 2nd level. After the thing is pulled out.
Alright, real quick, you had not had a rest yet? How many
No.
spell slots do you have left, real quick?
I have one level 1 spell slot left and no level 2 spell slots after this.
All right,
The
cool.
only reason I can do this is because we leveled up.
Oh, really? All right. Oh, that's fortunate for you guys. Shit. So you
Now, hold on a minute, Buster.
you cast Cure Wounds on Brenna. How much?
It is 4d8s.
Roll me healing.
That is 6 plus 6 plus 1, 13 plus 2, 15 points of healing.
As Brenna, you gain 15 points from healing. The wound in your neck has been closed. You sort of regain consciousness, but you feel like you're drowning. As you're trying to open your mouth, blood starts to come from your nose and your mouth as you're choking on your own saliva and blood.
Jesus.
Someone knows
Quick,
a Heimlich maneuver?
Turn her to the left. Turn her on the left.
I'll push her on her side.
As you push her on her side, Brenna, you start coughing. The blood and saliva that has gathered from the inside of your throat starts to kind of lean to the side and go out via your mouth as you start coughing and wheezing and just now are in a fetus position, basically laying on the ground, being surrounded by your group mates.
I can like half speak again, right?
If you
Like,
speak, it
I'm-
would be
I'm
like a
conscious?
If you speak, it would be like a 80-year-old smoker, with
Oh,
like
just like
gurgling
me
noises.
last week, you mean?
Excuse me.
Sure.
I don't know if I can recreate, but
Hey, lass, just
and she'll try to get up with all her strength and
Easy,
grab his.
easy,
I-
easy,
I-
easy.
I will push her down forcefully if I have to.
Can Cooper go over to a 0 and just like palm the attacker in the face and drag over his body over to the group?
The music, I swear to God. Yeah.
Oh my God.
I love it. yeah. You grab the attacker, and basically pull it towards the group.
I just
It is.
throw him-
It's knocked
throw him
out
to
at the
ground.
moment.
Yeah.
I want to walk over to the car to make sure that the people that were in there, are still there and are still.
You have not
Actually, I
moved
wanna-
I have
from
not
the
healed
cart.
yet.
Sorry.
Halt, you have not moved from the cart. You were still there.
Oh, I thought I said I rushed over as well.
I'm sorry,
Yeah,
if
we
that
were
was the
on the
case, I
van.
did not hear it. If that was the case, then you should please put your token there as well. If you
Okay.
want to do that.
Yeah, I basically rushed over, but now I'm rushing back and making sure that these two bastards are still where they are, and I actually want to, as best as I can, without them having most of their limbs. I want to have them. I want to tie them up with my my rope.
As you walk towards them with like a rope in hand and start tying knots, the one that has still a intact jaw kind of looks at you like almost as his consciousness is almost, it looks like it's almost fading away. He kind of swings with his head. It's like, really?
Yep.
You
Yeah,
You
your
think
buddy old
that's-
pal in the tent just tried to murder my fucking friend, so I'm taking no fucking prisoners here today, or no chances.
I'm bleeding out. I'm missing my
I'm
right
sure
arm.
you are.
He is actually, like I told Halt, he is. There's like no moisture in his body. He's just as dry as one can be. You can tie him up. It's fine. He's just like, he is gonna die soon.
I'll give both of them a level 1 cure wounds then. just to make
Oh,
sure that
shit.
they're not gonna die.
How does that look?
I basically put my hands on each of them, and sort of like bluish, greenish magic starts to appear from my hands, which warms up their skin, and any wounds that they have start to close, and they start to stabilize and regain some of their strength.
You hear like a grunt, like, "Oh, this warm feeling. Just let us die."
No, you have information. I need answers.
And the guy just, he just grunts. He's like, "Oh," and then he just like with his head kind of slumps over. He's alive. He's just, you know.
Right.
Meanwhile, Cooper, you threw the other guy, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna pull out a.
So you following him, or like you're walking behind him?
I've thrown him onto the ground, and I'm pulling out some of the water rations we have. I'm just gonna open up the little carton or canteen or whatever we have and pour it onto his face to try.
No, wait. Before you do that, I'm gonna say don't waste our water, and I'm just gonna shock the guy. Awake.
Oh. Okay.
All right.
If you're gonna do that, then I'm gonna.
Don't bother wasting our water, and I just walk up and I zap the guy.
It's not like the area is snowy at all.
Once you do that, I'm gonna like put my foot on one of his arms. You know, I just get down low, kind of like just get low and just standing on one of his arms, not crushing it, but just kind of like pinning it down.
The guy gets shocked awake, and he sort of like with his red eyes wide open, he tries to assert the situation. He looks at you, Cooper, and a little smirk comes from his face as he quietly says, "So that's how the lost son looks like, huh?"
I'm gonna like. You can see. Cooper was angry, and then there's that look of like fear as he said that. Just a glimpse, and then he's back, angrier than before, and he grabs one of the guys. He's
PTSD check.
fuck.
TSD. You're using it at your advantage now. I see.
Yeah, he's learned to adapt.
He's learned.
8.
Yeah, you're not fine. You put your hand up as with like the axe, trying to knock him out. No. You put your hand up as suddenly your body is still, and for Azure, Balthasar, Meme, Karlash, and Brenna, if you look at Cooper, his round pupils that always looked black and showed personality, humanity, got dull and gray as Cooper just stands there and does nothing.
Can I comment?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cooper has one of his episodes again. I'm gonna try and heal Brenna a bit more. Help old turtle fucker.
Cooper, are you okay, buddy?
No reaction for now.
That
No, I'm gonna intervene. No reaction for now. You are.
I shake him a little bit.
Can we drag Brenna away from Cooper for a second? Just in case.
Do that.
Sure.
Please.
I start shaking Cooper a little bit, like,
Don't resist.
answer me,
I don't think
Cooper.
The guy.
I'm still with the guy.
Oh no!
Suddenly, Cooper starts attacking everyone. It's carnage.
Oh, I've healed to full practically after the short rest, so I'm ready to go.
Cooper, you sure you start like shaking Cooper and trying to wake him up. The guy smirks kind of with one of his elbows, tries to lift himself up. Be careful, little Elfie. You know, that little prince friend of yours might not be your safest companion.
When I hear that, I turn around and knock him out again.
Before you do that, Cooper, your eyes are still as empty as ever. There's movement in you. You turn your head towards Azure as you basically grab one of his arms that's touching your shoulder and you grab it, but you start increasing your grip strength and don't let go. Azure, I want you to do me a strength check. And if you don't roll higher than a 12, you
Wait,
gain.
this is my strength, is it?
Yeah.
My strength isn't that.
Can I react to this afterwards?
Let's see what happens first, and then sure, and then after Karlash's reaction, I will go to what's in Cooper's head.
Right.
While that happens and Cooper grabs my arm, can I still? I assume this orc is still within my punching range, so with my other hand, I want to still knock him out. Is that possible? Or will I have disadvantage?
Disadvantage.
Alright, I'll roll with disadvantage to knock him out then.
Alright.
2d20s. 6 and an
Cooper-
8.
Cooper's
Wait, how
got-
much is that?
Cooper's
Say
got block Karlash
seven,
from,
six.
Yeah.
sort of trying to
13. 13.
As you
in
try
total
to
hit.
as you try to knock the guy out, the other hand of Cooper grabs your hand and doesn't let go. Karlash,
If
you're allowed to do one thing.
I will cast command on Cooper with the first level spell.
What is it that you command?
I get a DC save, don't I, or something?
You do.
Yeah.
Let's see if you make it first. It's DC
First level.
13 Wisdom save.
I don't. It's 11.
I will, with looking at him with a stern look, holding my holy symbol, I will tell him to release.
Cooper, as
Just so I'm clear, command does what exactly?
A command, I can say one word. I can tell you to do one word.
Yeah.
So
And
if
how long
it's
does it last?
it lasts it lasts for one round, so it's 6 seconds.
So I will
Alright.
release. I will release Azure, but it
Yeah.
doesn't stop.
no, so I will hop into that. So you are in the pose of having both of Assure's hands. The command says release as the strength in your palms disappears and only your hands open as Assure can now free himself from your clutches as Cooper, as you were about to hit the bandit, your mind went blank as with rage as you start getting like images of a castle, caves, darkness, as one hand goes towards your shoulder. You look towards that hand. In real life, it is Azure trying to wake him up. But Cooper, you look at his hand, and there is this giant. I love this music. Giant claw that is holding your shoulder, that goes from these big forearms to these big biceps to a big shell. This character that is basically grabbing your shoulder has this big smile, teeth grinning from left to right, and says, "I'm proud of you, Sonny. You have potential." And he, with his hand, goes towards your other shoulder and goes, "I think we'll do great things together." You grab both his arms to basically shout like, "Release me! Get away from me!" That's what's going through your head, as suddenly, without doing anything, you feel the control of your hands disappearing as the character in front of you, what you can describe as your dad, moves away from you, and I want you to roll me a PTSD check with advantage.
Well, damn.
I actually hope he fails.
5?
5.
With advantage.
Oh,
So,
Oh god.
Okay, so how many times do I have to hit him?
you didn't have another spell slot, did you?
I'm
But can
Full
I?
out. I'm clean out of spell
So
Okay,
the question I
maybe-
ask you now.
Balthasar.
I'll let everyone have one more chance to try to stop me because something's about to happen here.
Balthasar, what do you do?
Yeah. Maybe it's kind of an odd thing to try, but can I cast or use prestidigitation to change my voice to it, or which one is it? To make it more intense, but then use it as a persuasion check to see if I can get through to him, or something like that.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, go for it.
Right, come on.
If that, I would say that's okay, right, Aaron?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, if it's beefy enough to sound
Do you have like advantage or something?
What is it?
That would be a 14.
Do I make
You rolled a
make
1 or something?
No, a 7.
Can you
I
give me
make a
two? Do me 2 dice rolls, Aaron, and then with disadvantage, so the lowest one.
10.
All right, so Balthasar, you basically shout towards Cooper in a low, bassy voice. To what do you shout exactly towards him?
That's a good point.
Think about what you're doing, man.
Cooper, come back to us. Think about the people who need you right here.
Cooper, as you are standing face to face with your dad, you a lot is going through your mind, but one voice stands out all of those, which is basically what Balthazar just said. It is up to you how you respond further.
Gonna roll. Gonna roll to see. One more roll. Straight roll.
Alright.
Okay. Okay. In this moment, there is this tickle that reminder of belonging with his father, that sense of familiarity, that sense of sick joy he got, that evilness essentially, and it's trickling up him like a hand going up his back and like coming up to his head, like just trying to scratch its way back in. He thinks back to a situation similar to this, where he had a corpse or a body right below his feet like this. He thinks of what he could do to that body, the horrors, the pain, the torture he could give. And then in hearing Balthazar's voice, hearing that come back to us, it sounds beefy to the rest of you, and I guess it comes off like that temporarily, but for Cooper there's just this like ever so slight feminine sound to it, like small delicate feminine voice. And it's like, as Cooper turns to look at that, it just all like the darkness and the horror just all kind of just gets pulled back, like coming straight towards him as this big white light just starts traveling towards him, and he snaps out of it, and the white turns into the snowscape he sees around him, and he's back.
Well done, guys.
This music! I swear to God! I love it!
I want your name!
Well, the first thing he should see is probably my face, right?
I
Yeah.
think you moved away.
Yeah.
No.
Then I what he sees is a little bit, no, not a little bit. He sees a little terrified, or I have a terrified look on my face because I didn't know where Cooper was going to go. Like maybe he was about to like smack us all, and we had to stop our friend right then and there. So that's the kind of emotion running through his ear right now.
I'll see this, and I'm kind of like, he's shaking a little bit. Cooper's kind of shaking a little bit, and he's like, and he looks at Azura then, and is even more kind of upset than seeing his friend kind of terrified of him. And he remembers all the terrified faces of a life before, and he just kind of puts his hand out to try and touch Azura, but in kind of like you can see his hand is shaking as he reaches out. He's gonna try and put his hand on his shoulder.
I want an insight check because I don't know if he snapped out of this. So I'm gonna do an insight check to see if I can feel if he's snapped out or not.
Yeah, cool.
Oh,
Go for it.
that's an 8.
You
So
are not sure.
yeah, I'm not sure.
Not sure.
So I instinctively just moved back a little bit.
Okay, so do I because I was the one who tried to get him out of it. Do I know if he snapped out of it?
What do you?
Look at the eyes. What do they mean?
Yeah, like
yeah.
do I
Look at. Yeah, I would say you see the color in his eyes change.
Okay, so seeing that happen, I get closer to Cooper and I'm gonna ask him, Cooper, you okay? You okay there, buddy?
Since Azure has like pulled back away from Cooper, Cooper's kind of fighting back. Just this one single tear in his face, and he's gonna turn around and get very close to the attacker's face. And
Oh
just-
yeah, he was like basically slowly going backwards
Yeah, I
while all of this
noticed.
was happening. So
Yeah, I'm just gonna quickly walk over to him and just get down really close to his face, like kind of into his ear,
mm-hmm.
and just kind of you can see there's like tears running down his face now at this point,
Mm.
and he just says, "I am nothing." And he's gonna grab him by the throat and throw him over to Brenna.
Okay.
Oh,
Uh,
Brenna would like to stab.
I
The knife is out. I've pumped 15 points of healing into her.
yeah, sure. You don't even have to roll for this. So you throw him out. Brenna, as you start, you don't know what's going on. You hear a lot of shouting. You hear Balthasar's voice. The only two things that keep appearing in your head are Frey and Thera, as just flashy images of those two flash before your eyes. It feels like your whole life story was told in front of you, as suddenly you hear a loud thunk, as you hear like a grunting noise, and like you hear like oh my back, as in front of you the bandit was thrown. You now have two choices. I would say, or you want to do something else. I think the main two are, or you want to get information out of him. Also, I see it fishy. And the other one is you get revenge. Or if you have something smarter or cooler, do that as well. Just like thinking out loud.
Halt would definitely try to stop Brenna
Yeah, I was
from
gonna say,
killing
if I
him.
see her draw her weapon, I will say something at least.
It's up to you, Brenna.
will actually draw her weapon.
Yeah.
And she will hold it to his throat.
Don't kill him yet. He has information. You might need him for a moment.
Be careful, lass. Afterwards, you can smash his skull. That's a promise.
She'll hold it to his throat, but she'll wait.
All right. When everyone was paying attention to that, I want to head over
What's Beam doing?
to our little goblin friend.
What's she getting up to, huh?
I would.
I crawled in here because I thought that the orc guy would die, and I wanted some information. So
Okay, yeah,
before the other ones would die, crawl in.
To the. Oh, there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you good?
Well, he kind of looks towards his right shoulder where there's clearly a limb missing, and the bugbear looks back to you and he's like, I don't think so, lad.
You're not gonna make it?
No.
You know what? I've got here something for you. I take out two bottles of ale. If you die, you can at least drink once more, right?
Wait, but I healed him.
Yeah, but they're still, one is missing a limb, the other one is there. You healed them, but they are still bleeding out. You did not stop the bleeding. They have the bleeding thing to them, right? That's how it works. But
Fair
I'm not
enough.
sure. Anyway,
I think that actually is how it works.
so he looks at you and kind of scuffs over, and there's a little smirk on like the bugbear's face, right? There's like a little teeth showing, and he kind of goes like, Are you a messiah or something?"
Oh
Many-
no.
Many people say that, but it's
fuck
what you think that matters. Go
What?
on, drink it before it gets warm. I don't know.
What it? I will drink it to the name of you, Messiah. What is your name, Messiah? As he
They call
takes
me
a
the
chug.
green one. That's all.
He looks towards his bandit friend, and the bandit friend looks at the ales, and he's like, "Well, I have no jaw," and he just puts like the thing towards like
Give him a
the
straw.
figure start. yeah, sure, make him straw.
Pouring it into like some crevice where it's
And the bugbear goes for the green one, and he takes a chug, and then goes like, "What do you need?"
Would you like me to try and stop your bleeding?
Sure,
Good.
if you want.
Would you be able to tell me something then? Who attacked you?
The demon and those darn siblings.
Drink some more. Drink some more.
And the bugbear drinks some more ale, and he's like, "Oh, those darn siblings."
Did he wear a hat?
Well, no.
Okay. I'll put like a stick in his mouth, and I'll bandage his wound, but I'll put like a I'll prepare like a blade, and I'll singe it with fire or something till it's hot.
You hear like a almost like a painful squeak coming from like the mouth of the bugbear, as I would say the wound is like seared shut. The bleeding has stopped. You bandage his
Now, I look at the other guy with his jaw. Well,
the tabaxi just looks at you and is like, "Oh,
just nod or shake.
he shakes.
I'll do him too. I'll try my best. Do you need
Sure.
a check for that one, maybe?
Can you do a medicine check if you're trying to put like his jaw together?
This is a pretty good roll. 16.
Yeah, fuck it. Yeah, it works.
Minus 115.
Yeah, I would say that works. Yeah, his speak would still be mumbling, but at least he can form like half sentences now for you.
That's fine. That's fine. Just relax. He can talk for you. Is there anything we should know about you? You don't have to tell me if you don't want.
Wild mane.
Wildmane. Is that your friend?
Boss.
Oh, I see. Are you still gonna work for him? Like that?
Don't know.
That's right.
If-
You're gonna work for me now. And it's pretty easy to do so. All you gotta do
Okay.
is just live. You just live alive. Just don't die. That's all you gotta do. And sometimes I might just ask you a little thing, and all you have to do is respond. Understand?
He nods. The bugbear looks at you, Meme, and goes like, Don't underestimate that demon.
Is that? Oh yeah, yeah.
Krampus
know
is
it-
no joke.
Krampus. Did you come here for him?
We were supposed to check in on him, but he he
That's fine. Just
he went
take it easy, man.
rogue. That's what he did. He went rogue.
Let's see. Here you go. Two rations. You must be starving. I'll be
They
going now,
eat it softly.
and I'll
Yeah.
I'll call you B, and I'll call you K. Okay? That's gonna be your code names.
Who's B and K?
B is the bugbear, and K is the cat.
Bro, it's Burger King.
Sure, the Burger King duo. Yeah, I like it. B and K. Yeah, cool. I like it.
And I'll go back to the rest who might have killed or not killed that other guy.
As you step out, meme, you see the bandit right next to Brenna, and Brenna has like a weapon in her hands. And apparently Cooper and
Sword on
Balthasar are
his
somewhere else.
throat.
I walked off after that, kind of not looking at anyone because I don't want people to see the tears.
Okay.
And I am just sitting in the here in the tree.
Why
Or
the
not in the
fuck are
tree,
you in a
under
tree?
The tree.
That's
I'm
a
not
thing.
on the
Cooper.
tree. I'm under the tree, and I'm
That's a thing,
sitting.
Ghost. Let him do.
Alright.
I'm
I'm
gonna.
sitting
Under the-
tree.
under the
because
tree.
I'm fucking sad.
Under the
Okay.
tree, writing a letter,
Yeah.
making it better. A tree. Sorry.
I'm sitting there,
You
just
and me.
like fucking, you take it all into mind what just happened.
Arlo,
Sure.
Let's-
I
let's
say
go
I've
to
been so
Brenna, right?
I've been so in the moment in Obsidian. I just wrote. I just realized I had to catch up, so I wrote meme stuff. But before that, I just wrote Cooper PTSD moment. That's all I wrote. I'll put it in. I'll put it in later.
Yeah,
Yeah.
accurate, fair.
It's okay,
Sure.
he's just having a moment.
Yeah.
Carlash will stand beside Brenna and almost like put his torso over the guy menacingly, trying to intimidate the guy. No, lad, we kept you alive for a reason.
Can you intimidation before you do your whole speech?
Yes. I do. I'm pretty good at that, I think. Intimidation. Natural 20.
He is scared shitless for you. Go
No,
for it.
lad. You're gonna answer us some questions. If there's nothing satisfactory, I'll cave in your skull. You understand?
Aye. Sure.
And I'll look at Brenna. Now, lass.
Oh, not your eye,
What
your
do you-
skull.
Hmm.
Sorry.
No, go.
What do
sorry.
you want to know? I'll give you the honors.
Who do you work for?
Aye. Have you heard of the guy called Brutus Wildmane, the hunter?
I've heard of him. I sort of
Did you
him.
know? Ha! Are you his friend or something?
Not quite. Quite the opposite.
Oh, an enemy, huh? Well, he pays well. That's all
Sure
I can
does.
say. Well,
Surely that's not all you can say.
what else do you want to know?
You
Why
work
are
for
you
that
here?
guy, trying to what did you do to that poor guys in the cart?
Those are my fellow members of the hunt. we got attacked.
What were you doing up here in the first place?
Brutus asked us to check up on an associate of his.
Does this associate have a name?
The demon spirit himself, Krampus.
Right.
He
Quite.
was supposed to do a job, which he did well, but went no contact after. And
What job?
Krampus was supposed to get access to the Yule Flame.
Access how?
By removing the safekeeper of the Yule Flame.
You're saying it like he failed.
No. He actually succeeded. He did too well.
How do you mean?
The beast that makes sure that the Yule Flame is safe was kicked out together with its caretaker, and Krampus got a hold of it. You see, that's things started happening in Snow Yule. People were getting angry. The winter was getting harsher. The demon did not keep to his promises and went rogue. We
Why did
were...
he go rogue?
Do I look like I know?
Look, lad, you're pretty much at our mercy. So you either answer satisfactory, or you
I'm
don't answer
answering
at
your
all.
questions, aren't I? Am I not?
Where is Krampus right now?
Frostfire Summit.
So he went back. Why?
He never went back. He stayed there.
So, but he attacked you here, didn't he?
Those damn servants of him did. Yeah.
Tell me about them.
They are called the
Ramps.
no, let me think. The
The subs.
The subs.
The
The
gnomes.
Grammys.
Raptor Gentlemaniac.
no, the
The three fucketeers.
no, let me think, please. The
Coal miners.
Stooges.
What?
they are called the Mansard siblings.
The man. How do you spell that?
Just Mancer. Mancer.
So they attacked.
Oh, the Mercer siblings. Okay.
So they attacked you, and they are following. They're following whatever Krampus tells them. Why are they following Krampus? Aren't you part of a bigger operation?
Maybe if you have some spaces in between the questions, I can answer them individually.
Either you tell all the questions or I cave in your skull, you tiny fuck.
Honestly, the latter sounds better at this moment.
I can oblige as I like grab. I grab the the hilt of my warhammer more tightly. It's up to you.
You wanted
Ooh,
information.
Brenner will push a little bit.
Push who? What?
The
Oh.
sword. And until just a little bit of blood comes out. Not like he's dead, but like just a little.
Yeah. He's like, all right, all right, all right, all right. The Manser siblings are 3 power-hungry tiefling siblings that liked what Krampus was doing. Just like their leader, they do everything to be on top, to be the best that there is. They will hunt you down for sport. They will use you as a training dummy. And everyone that they had their eyes on could not tell the encounter afterwards. Tell about the encounter afterwards.
What kind?
Did?
What? You did. How? How did you survive?
He looks at you and he snaps his finger and he's not there anymore. The only thing you're seeing is blood droplets falling into the snow as he snaps his fingers again. And he's like, a simple spell of cast invisibility.
Aye.
When he does that, I want to hold his hands, make sure that he cannot move his hands.
Sure.
Romantical.
As you like, as he's like on his elbows, you walk behind him, Halt, and you grab his hands, and you basically look into each other's eyes as you're at the same height as him right now.
Wow, that's.
Nothing really gay about me.
Who's gonna write the fanfic?
Just skip with the boys, you know.
God damn it.
A little
So,
bit of bondage doesn't hurt from time to time.
what kind? How did these brothers fight? What are their fighting styles? Are they mages? Are they fighters?
What do you mean, brothers?
The siblings.
There's just one guy in there. One
I'm
older
talking-
brother, 2 sisters.
Sure, I'm talking about the siblings.
Yeah.
What? How do they fight? Are they sneaky? Are they strong? Are they smart? Do they use magic? Anything you can tell me that will surely help your life expectancy.
The only thing that I saw before the blast was a green flame and a sort of skull appearing.
What kind of blast do you mean?
Like a green fiery magic blast. I could not identify what kind.
Magic.
As Honkward kind of walks up to the whole situation with Honkus Ponkus, sorry, that does not sound serious enough. And he's kind of like, that must have been the same blast then.
It sounds like it. It does, lad.
Aye. Well, I guess you're the caretaker then, huh? And he looks at Honkward, and Honkward kind of smirks, like, oh, so that's my nickname? Alright, I guess I'll take caretaker.
Look, lad. I need to know where did the siblings or Campus go afterwards? Did the siblings go with Campus?
Again, Krampus wasn't here. Only the siblings were. And the
I
siblings...
didn't mind. I just need to know where the siblings are. Or
Back
did you check it out in your tent and didn't see anything?
The only thing I heard was them saying that they should head back to Krampus. That probably
you're
means
saying-
And
that they are...
Frostfire summits. Yeah.
I.
Then I think we got our objective.
Look,
So we kill
and
him
I
now.
I look at Brenna. I'm all about mercy, but a coward I cannot endure. As I try and grab him by, like, bear hug him, pretty much.
Alright. Halt, do you let go of his hands?
Yep.
The you bear hug him, you start like basically crushing him as like one of his hands starts dangling, the other one he tries to snaps, but every time he snaps, like the spell kind of takes effects and also goes out of it, so he starts like getting half invisible, half not.
So
As what do you do after?
I look at Brenna. Lass, you were hurt by this fucker most of all.
Go.
I leave it
ham.
up to you. I'll follow your lead.
What's your goal here? What's the plan after this?
Survive, clearly.
I with my elbow smash him in the the side of the head. I'd be more forthcoming with your information, lad. Your life will depend on it.
He kind of sums forward and he's like, You've asked of my goal right now. Just want to live, man. It's just a job. It's just supposed to be a job.
Yeah,
How-
but
how-
he still
how-
works with them.
How else can I provide?
Where is your boss? Where is this Brutus, Wildmane?
In the ivory
Where were you
thicket.
supposed to report back to?
He's at his camp right now.
Where is
Ivory,
his camp?
in the region of Ivory Thicket Woods.
Hey?
That's a fair way.
Yeah.
Car. I mean,
That's
I'm
quite a bit away.
What was it? Something thicket woods?
Ivory Thicket Woods.
Damn thick woods.
Yeah, they be thick and shit. Bark, motherfucker. Okay, the bark.
Alright. As I look back to Brenna. I'm ready, lass. Anything you want.
That's it, get rid of him. He's seen their faces. He knows we're after them. Or at least their boss. Last thing we want is to lose the element of surprise.
I'll ask one thing. Lad, you said you didn't have a choice. What are you turning back to?
He, like, one tear starts coming from his eyes. And he's like... When you have kids, it's different, man.
Do you promise to go back to your kids, never talk with your boss again? Never talk with that organization again?
He will find me.
If I see you first doing anything that's not inside the confines of the law, you don't have to worry about him.
This is
Intimidation
a bad
quick.
idea, Carlos.
Okay?
Intimidation check. I want that.
24.
He kind of he nods. He's like, sure. As long as I can go back to my Bella, I'll I'll be happy.
Your Bella.
Brenna will kind of look at him, and she'll feel like her heart race, like, and getting a bit of flashbacks, thinking about the girls, and she'll feel the sting again in her neck, and then she loosens the grip or the sword, and she'll just stand up. I think the message was clear. Don't ever mention us to anyone.
I will take one of my rations, put it in his hand, and say, as I'm pointing towards one of the horses, look, flee. I don't intend to ever see your face again. And if I do, it better be for a good reason.
Aye. We head over to Assure, who is sitting underneath a tree. Are you doing anything special? Anything that we need to know, want to know, that you want us to know?
I am just turning the pages on like the stuff I've written and stuff I've written in the past.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just reminiscing about someone I've lost dearly, because what happened today really reminded me of what I did in the past. And you kind of just see me. And then I turn into Godzilla and fuck everyone. No. You just see me just looking really out of it.
Okay.
And I just keep on scrolling and not really minding whatever's happening.
Scrolling.
Doom scrolling on fucking
Scribbling.
D&D.
Did I say scrolling? I meant
Yeah.
page writing.
Scribbling.
TikTok is now confirmed. Anyway, we go over to Cooper and Balthazar because you guys carried over. I want to know real quick what's happening there.
Cooper is like not having a good time. There's a lot of kind of flashbacks. There's this ever so slight of quiet but kind of grim voice in the back of his mind, just like constantly saying stuff like, "Weak, kill him, weak." You know, and it's just trying to. He's just in his mind keeps repeating that he's not. I'm not my father. I'm not my father. I'm better. I'm better than him. I'm better than him. And he's just kind of taking some very hard deep breaths over in the corner here. But kind of doesn't. I don't think he's noticed Balthazar's there.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'm honestly not really doing anything much because I realized or noticed that Cooper might need a minute, but well, I didn't want him to walk off alone, so I'm just standing there, uh, waiting, seeing what's going on with Cooper.
Okay.
There is
Yeah.
like this slight thinking back to a situation like this, there's that slight kind of what a past version of him would have done so effortlessly, wouldn't have even given it a second thought of what was said to him, back in those times. For him, he was the one and true son, despite everything. He was the one and true heir. And how so quickly things have changed.
So I'm guessing that Cooper is kind of calming down a bit over time.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. So as I notice that Cooper is calming down a bit, I do walk up to him, and now I am actually gonna put a hand on his shoulder, because I have faith that he is back to his normal self. I'm gonna ask Coop, what happened out there? What made you lose it like that?
um, Cooper's kind of gonna put his hand out to, like, it looks like he's almost about to grab Balthazar's hand. And if you don't pull away, it looks like he's about to grab it, but then he puts his hand on it, not grabbing it, just kind of.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna pull away anyway.
Okay. Yeah.
I went in there
So-
full faith.
Okay, so yeah, I put my hand on his shoulder.
Without protection, Jesus.
What? And he just reminded me of my family situation. Despite everything I've done, I'm still his son. Sometimes you can't forget that, as much as you try.
True. But remember, a wise man once said, you can't choose where you come from, but you can choose where you go.
Got the night, Joe.
Can you give me an insight check, Balthazar?
Yeah, of course. Let me see. That would be 15.
Okay. You definitely realize that while there is truth to what I've said, there is something being held back.
Okay. But at this moment, I don't feel like I should push too much into it, seeing as what you've just gone to. So, I'm just gonna leave it with, um, remember, we're here for you. And all we can ask is hopefully that you're here for us too.
I look at Balthazar when you say that, and I go, I really hope that you are. And I'll walk back to the group.
Sick.
Cool.
Alright. Looking back at the rest of the group. Meme. What?
I'm gonna follow that guy if he runs off.
Okay. The Karlash still has him in his grabs.
I will look at everyone and ask and say, look, He's surely a weakling, a pathetic sort. But he at least has a family to maintain. And and I talk towards the orc now, if you ever do anything outside the law, and I'll know, I'll come for you personally.
It's a bad idea, but sure.
Look,
your
lad,
choice.
in this life, if we don't show mercy to some that have stakes outside of themselves, how are we any better than those fuckers that we're gonna fight?
I see reason in your words, but I still think this is a bad idea.
Look, I'm not gonna sleep any worse if this fucker is going to be put down. But I look at Brenna. I think it's up to you.
If you promise you won't stab me again. No, okay. Well, she's definitely not gonna kill him. Strangely, I think mercy is the wisest option.
Would it be okay if I talk to him in private and then send him off?
Can I do something there quickly?
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure, Cooper first, then Meme. Sure.
So as Brenna kind of gives him lets him him pass, Cooper's gonna, like, after coming back from the corner, he's gonna beeline it towards him, just straight coming up towards him. He's gonna pull out a javelin and just walk straight towards him, like straight, kind of deadpan look straight at him, and kind of lift the javelin up, and in a wide arc go straight down, and then land it right below between his 2 feet, right in front of him.
All right.
And I'm just gonna get deep into his, again, come close to him, and just whisper in his ear, "It's mercy that will defeat evil." And I grab his hand and put it on the javelin and go, "For your travels," and then hand him also a torch, and then walk back into the group.
He says nothing to you.
You want to come with me then?
Sure, little one.
Meme, are you sure you don't need another person in there with you? Just in case.
No, that's fine. Right?
Alright. I suppose. If you say so.
Yeah.
And I'll start dressing Brenna's wounds in the meantime. And you can let me know if she's missing any hit points. I'll be healing those.
I have 15 now, I think.
Did you lose all your hit points in that one attack?
Well,
Fuck.
It got in my throat, man. What can I say?
Just if I have 35 hit points to put in, let's just say while Meme is doing that, I'll be putting in 35 hit points.
Oh my god!
Wow. Damn.
Hoo-wee!
Would you be able to walk a bit forward, me? Just trying to stay cautious, of course.
I don't know what you're planning, but sure.
Just go.
And
we'll walk like maybe 200 meters or something if we can.
Yeah, sure.
And maybe like a little bit of an open spot with no trees. Maybe like a few rocks. And I'll say, alright, you can stop.
Why? Everyone
turn
in
around.
your
And I'll
He
block
just-
them with a fireball.
The timing with the music as well.
Oh my god.
No reaction, just a blow.
he's dead.
Wait, did anyone see this?
Well,
No,
well,
he's like 2
hear
meters
it,
away.
you know?
Ye-
Won't we hear it?
We'll see it.
Oh,
think-
No. He's like 200 meters away.
I have still
But
a
it's a
mile. I still
fucking
see a mile
fireball.
away.
oh.
Can we just
Fire
see that?
bolt.
No, the
Fire-
fireball.
Oh,
It's a
fireball.
third level
Oh.
spell.
Yo, that's. I think we'll be able to see that at least.
Yeah, we'll be able to see that, hear that, and
Small
everything.
nuke.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Yeah, no, you kill him.
200 meters. Wait, 200 meters is a long while though.
Once,
Yeah, but the-
maybe like when the fire is like burning, I'll kind of scoop some snow on it to like stop it.
When I see that, I'll dash towards meme.
Oh, like,
Yeah.
I'll like scoop for some gold coins or something.
What?
Yeah,
Oh,
you.
meters is like 4 minutes walking.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do anything.
You blast this guy with fireball meme. You then put out the fire with the snow that's like around it, and you loot his body. You get this, and please add this to your inventory. You get this batch thing that's part of Brutus's Wildbane group.
Okay, cool.
You get 17 gold pieces, and you you get a picture.
Oh.
This picture is a white-bearded looking drow holding a little drow in his arms. That's like smiling, hands in the air.
I'll take a knife and I'll like cut a little bit in the picture around the throat area, and then I'll drop it in the fire.
Can I do anything?
No.
Yeah.
We're still
mean,
walking over there.
Yeah, we're still
I'd
walking
say.
over there.
Damn, meme. Shit. Alright.
Um,
Holy
so,
fuck.
I love it.
Before, or in the meantime that Meme was doing that, can I be talking to Azure?
Yeah.
Wait, 25.
Yeah, I'm kind of baffled. I'm like actually
Four.
surprised.
Do we need like a small break to like?
Yeah, give
let
me
this
give
sink?
Yeah, just
give me like
I need
a couple minutes.
I need to go to the bathroom and piss out this whatever this is.
yeah.
Wait,
I need to
seriously?
piss out
None of
some
you saw
I
this
need to
coming?
piss out some eggs.
Well, I
No!
did. No, I did. At a certain point with the field, I did see it coming, but like, I did not expect Meme to kill him outright in the
No.
cold.
I thought he was
Like-
gonna do like I'm the god of the green god.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna go to
be
green.
like a
Green
fun old,
Messiah.
Don't do this again. I'm the Green
You-
Messiah.
He was
Fuck
like,
me.
like his first words were, "I'm gonna sneak after him." I was like, "Man, that guy's never gonna
Jesus.
reach his family."
I love it though. It's so good.
It's
Um,
so
He is such a
cool.
savage.
Damn.
True.
Fuck. All right.
The same person that two sessions ago said we shouldn't kill people. That's bad.
Yeah, in the first,
break.
I gave him a javelin. I just lost a javelin to that guy, and I thought, yeah, that's gonna be
Is
well.
that
well.
your biggest concern here?
Yes, yes, because I would have killed him if you guys hadn't stopped my PTSD.
All right.
Oh,
So,
sure.
all right.
Sure.
So break. We're gonna have a break of like
need-
a couple minutes, like 5 minutes max. Then we'll be
Sure.
back and we'll continue, because I need to
Yeah.
breathe.
I need a panic piss.
Same. What the fuck?
I need
love
some
it.
water
It's
because
so
my
good.
pussy is wet.
Like everything. What the fuck?
I mean, he got attacked by a demon, and then we show up, and then he slices our throats.
Yeah,
If we
because-
live to that.
No, of course. Like, I get it. I get why you did it. I love it. I love every single bit of it. Like, my idea behind it was that it was just pure survival instinct. He thought he was getting attacked again, so that's why he did it. The thing is, I love it. I love every single thing that was happening. I did not plan or think of it or whatever. It's fucking great. I love everything. I need to take a piss so I can lose some bit of
Well,
stress and like tension.
Rena's
Good-
throat is not loving it.
I'm sorry. Anyway,
Just go piss.
go piss, queen. I don't know.
She has got an epic scar now, though.
This. Oh
I-
boy!
I do support this move though.
I don't, strangely. Well, I do, because it's fucking awesome, but
But also, you don't have you have no control over the guy. You don't know where he's going.
no, but like he has like kids, you know?
Then he should have
Like
chosen a different line of work.
I said to Joost as well, like the only reason why that guy's alive is because he brought up his kids and his wife. That's the only reason Karlash was like, maybe.
So you're
Before
just
that, he was
sentimental.
like, caving in the skull. Good deal.
But the thing is, like, to how Halt sees this is like, yeah, even though you've got a wife and kids, I don't give a shit. You should have chosen a different line of work. You chose a certain way of living, and now you have to live with the consequences.
Can I
of you
ask
fucking
why
own.
why you guys just gave him things? Like, shouldn't you have just taken all his things and then
I
Look,
did.
I
let
only
him walk
gave him
away?
like rations to be able to survive.
I
Cooper
gave
gave him
Exactly.
weapons.
That's the problem. You should have just make him ditch all his clothes and then just walk off.
That's
I mean,
cruel.
like Karlash has like a soft spot for
Children.
this because of his past. That's the reason why he's
Children?
alive right now.
Now that sounds bad, Niels.
I didn't hear what Neil said, which is probably a good thing.
That is probably a good thing.
Oh god, in that
Yeah.
case, it's probably really bad.
Your mic for some reason has a little property as soon as you're talking, like it cuts out all communication coming in. It's really weird.
It really is. If you're talking, you just cannot hear what anyone else says.
Yeah,
That's annoying, man.
it is a
Mm.
bit. But yeah.
He's dead. Oh, I was like, in my mind, I was like, in the future, maybe when we're going after your Brutus Wildmane guy, he's gonna help us. Like,
I think it's gonna be the exact opposite. Where
No, but that would have been so cool, man.
I know, but it's like it would have it could also been the
Like,
exact
look,
opposite. where-
people need an opportunity to turn their life around. Okay.
Listen, I used the children a bit because I knew Karlash would have like a soft spot for it. We did not talk about that, but what's the soft spot?
What
Wait, yeah,
kind of is
yeah,
this
yeah, yeah.
manipulation, man?
What kind of information are you giving away, man?
Look,
So-
what kind of manipulation is this, man?
He's already dead. It doesn't fucking matter.
It's not
it
good.
does not matter. That's true.
Your
Fuck
opinion
me.
does not matter.
Jesus.
Scandalous.
Yes, sorry.
I
Is
am.
he a woman?
Jesus.
Do I need to remind you we're live right now?
I mean,
To be honest, everybody that is listening to this and watching this chose to be here, so it's their own
That's very
fault.
true. Also, beside the fact they've heard you, possibly have heard us for weeks on now. Our
You
group
should
is
listen.
our group is all sorts of fucked.
Our-
Our group is all sorts of fucked.
Hi YouTube.
So, hi, YouTube.
so,
Niels
love
is just
women.
Niels is Whitney Houston.
Well, thank you for saying that, Lutz. I was afraid for a second.
He's every woman.
I'm every woman. Oh, you have chips? Oh, wait.
those are like the worst harmonies I've ever heard.
Same.
oh,
Every woman.
I'm gonna have
That's
another beer.
like you can't sing together on Discord. It just doesn't work at all.
Especially if you can't hear the other people singing.
Well, you can't hear like any sort of harmony or something because it's different for every single person. Like their mic is different. Plus, you hear it like in a half a second delay. So if someone
Yeah.
starts the song, half a second later the other
Can you get me
starts.
beer, please?
Beer?
I
Are you
am-
guys drinking alcohol or something?
I'm-
we at
I'm-
Gentlemanics do not condone
would
alcohol,
never
even though I'm
drink
drinking red
alcohol.
wine.
I would
I'm-
never
I
drink
have
alcohol.
to.
That's.
You,
I'm
you
s-
push ass.
I'm still
Come
so.
on, don't drink beer, drink wine instead.
You
I'm
know
s-
another reason? I still had like a full bottle of wine. Otherwise, there was only like one beer left. So I like now I have like a bottle of wine in my
What
room
the
instead of like having to go
fuck?
downstairs.
I am so. I thought this would be kind of like a quick thing. It turned into a whole.
You wanted
Well,
this
well-
to be quick?
No wait, okay, we'll talk
Yes,
about it
man.
afterwards.
It's
No,
fine.
I'm not
Going
mad.
to-
No, I'm not mad at all because I love every single bit of it. I think this is one of the.
This has been great.
I think this is one of the best
His idea
sessions so
was
far.
Just like, stab Brenna dies, we bonk the bad guy, he dead, we move on.
No.
And the fact
And then
that
stops.
Fishy didn't even want to come here. He was like, why? No, oh, sorry, Meme didn't want to be here.
And now we've
Why
been
do we
here
have
for
The whole session.
2-3 hours or something.
3 hours. At the end of the day, we've all given them mercy at the end of all that. I mean, Meme has been the one to be like,
Now look, Joost, I get it. Like the same thing with the dungeon crawl. Something I just thought of in the moment suddenly takes like an hour and a half. It's like
No,
this
but
is
I-
not part of the planning.
I know, but this I love it so much. The music
so
kicking
cool.
the music kicking in at like every right moment without planning it is fucking great. The fucking
like-
the making you guys
That's hilarious.
the letting you guys shit your pants while entering, great. The fucking I told you from the beginning.
Whoa. Shitting pants, like.
I told you from the
Can we
beginning.
calm down? Just a
No,
little
they,
bit.
Yeah,
they
sorry.
fart rainbows.
I told you from the I told you when we started the session. It's a very much like, okay, you fuck around and find out. If you have a knife to your throat and you move, you're gonna get stabbed. That's my like.
Well, that doesn't. That's not how hostage situations work. Like, come on, man.
And then
Right?
the fucking like lore drops. The fucking Cooper getting his PTSD and almost attacking Azure. Fucking lore
Shit.
drops
Excuse
more.
me?
Fucking meme getting like fucking killing the guy suddenly. Everything is full of twists, and I love every fucking minute because I
What a
don't know.
twist.
I don't know what's gonna happen. I just am so happy right now.
Are you gonna say I never know what's gonna happen?
Yeah.
It's like I thought of a story, but I mean,
Fuck
I mean,
my story,
honestly,
nobody
we're
listens
chaotic
to it.
enough to absolutely throw your story down the shitter.
No, it's like, so when I started this campaign, I got into I was the writer DM, so where you're following a story kind of thing. But now I let that loose because I did not like that, and it was also not
this
fun to
version's
play.
more fun, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
So yeah, is
Matthew
Fishy back by
Mercer
the
would
way?
be proud. Okay, so where do we start again?
Fishman, are you back?
I am never gone.
Oh, sorry. Okay. You,
I
you
am
don't have your
always-
cam on, so I didn't know if you were back, yes or no. We are basically Meme punctured the picture, threw that onto the little bit of fire that is left, and right as the fire went out, and Meme, you kind of, I guess you would be done if you wanted, unless you want to do something else.
No, I'll go back.
All right, you walk back as the group is kind of hurrying towards you. You just kind of walk back via the path.
If I can, walking over to him, I want to like grab him by his collar and lift him up.
Oh, me?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, Carlos.
Put him down. Put him down.
I mean, what the hell were you thinking? This man has chilled.
Ooh, well,
We were
let him-
talking
let him-
about it.
Let him speak. Put him down. Put him down.
The Cardish puts him down, but he's still holding onto his vest. You better start explaining right now.
What happened? When I first met you, and I killed those fucking bandits. Listen. One of the reasons I didn't kill him was because of you, and now what changed?
He did not deserve it.
They didn't deserve it. That was up to you to decide, was it?
Well, it seems like fate has brought us this path. And now we shall move on.
Move on.
You're lucky you're still alive.
Lucky about what? We can't make a decision. And we as a group need to make a decision.
That looks like I
And
just did.
That's not as a group, lad. That's you making a decision.
It was also
Not
you
us.
who. It was also you who showed him mercy. If it was up to me, I'm with
Look,
Meme on
I
this one.
gave everyone plenty of opportunity to give me
But
any
I
kind
didn't
of
even want
insight.
to come here in the first place. And look where we are now. We're all fucking in a shithole. It's cold. I have no clue what we're doing. The last 3 days are a blur to me. And I just saw Brenna almost die. And I am flabbergasted that you can even talk still.
Me too.
Cooper's gonna walk past Kalash and
You touch
Meme.
my collar once more and I'll kill you too.
No,
Hey.
he's gonna completely ignore Meme. I just walk over to the corpse. God, this feels familiar to Cooper.
No, I want to focus on Meme still.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
Look, Meme. We're in a group here. You can't just go killing anything you want. Anyone you think is in the way.
Then perhaps it's time to split up.
Not what I'm saying. We need everybody up that mountain. But we can't just kill everybody. There's more behind the facade of this bandit than just the bandit. That is why we let him go. Not because he was such a lovely person.
Well, you let him go.
Do we need to have a conversation?
I think we already are. Look, when how you either turn it or bend it or whatever. The guy's dead. I say good riddance. You say you killed someone innocent.
The point, Halt, is not that the lad is dead. It's that Meme walked off with him and just killed him outright.
It makes you feel any better. He did not feel a thing.
It doesn't. That's not the point.
The next time we should, when we have a decision like this to make, I think we should make it as a group. With
I
everyone
agree.
present. And then also have everybody a moment to speak up and vote. Instead of having a small discussion, then someone makes a decision, and that apparently is the group's decision. And then someone else takes his own decision and then fucks off and does his own thing. That I agree with is not a healthy way to work together.
So far, my vote has never been followed. And I'm sick and tired of it.
Well, so far we haven't voted at all, so I think that's already an issue.
Yes, we have. I couldn't call whatever Blue Lizard's name was again. I couldn't just keep going. We have voted before.
Cooper's
So-
gonna grab the burnt, what's it called? The javelin, is it still
Javelin.
there? The broken, is it still scorched, but is it still usable? No, it's gone. He's gonna pick up the charred pieces of it. Kind of crumple it in his hand. He's so confused now. He's so confused. So he's gonna turn around. He's gonna walk back to Meme. And he's gonna get down to Meme's level. He's gonna strangle him. No, no, he's gonna bend down. And okay, Meme. What about the other two? The cart's right there. Blow it up.
They have
That's
not
what you
done
want,
anything?
right? Oh, we're murdering anyone here now. It's right there. Nice hinder. You can point right at it. Blow it up.
Now wait just a minute.
I
Cooper,
don't know. I
I
don't
know
know what
we're
you're
angry.
thinking here.
Come on, Meme. We're making decisions for ourselves now. Blow it up.
Alright, enough. Let's call it to a vote. And actually have a proper vote this time.
As you
And
say
then-
that, Carlos glances you a death stare.
Okay. Duly noted. Let's call it to a proper vote. Raise hands for yay and raise hands for nay. And then do with everyone present. And once we have an outcome, everybody agrees that the outcome is valid. And then we live with it. Whether you
Where's
agree with
Azure and
yes or no.
Balthazar?
Under the tree. Under the
And
tree.
that's good.
Under the tree.
He's
I-
making
I-
a
you
guys
ladder,
call us
riding
over
it
or
better.
what?
Pull a tree.
I let go of Meme's collar. Look, I thought we knew how to behave as a group, as a team. Apparently I don't, and neither do you. And in the future we need to.
Meme,
It is pretty clear to me before you speak that this group is not fit for me. From the start, I felt like the outcast. And this continued throughout the whole thing. My morals and yours all are just different. Doesn't mean you're all bad. It just doesn't work with how I want to go. If you choose to kill those two in the cart, I will leave.
You said you wanted to be the hero. And then I point to the smoldering body. What do you make of that? We're all trying to be the hero. I've never been a hero. The others probably never been a hero either. It's all we're all still learning.
I mean, I think I can speak for most of us, which I'm very afraid to do so now, that we all wanted him dead. I definitely wanted him dead. But if there's anything you taught me is that mercy does do good. If it wasn't for mercy, I wouldn't be here right now. If it wasn't for mercy, I think Cooper did some fucked up shit, actually. That's why I didn't want him dead. Now, didn't want to speak for the group. I thought we gave everybody time to make a decision, but a lot was happening, of course. I don't want to leave you out. You have fantastic morals, and you're one of the people in this group that probably understands what mercy even is, right?
We're trying to do better than our nature.
Better than my past or whatever I did.
Any of our past. You've shown us that there's a different way as well. We're trying to do better. Let us show you that we can.
And we'll make sure to include, of course, everyone with these kind of important decisions. I'm not used to being in a big group. Most of us are not. We're learning. After all this crap, I need to be the hero. And I'm trying. We're all trying.
Maybe it's also a good idea to discuss at some point our personal reasons for why we're here, why we're doing this.
I suppose.
To see whether those targets and morals are all aligned and we're looking in the same direction.
But I think we can all make clear. I thought we had made a decision. I did not ask enough people. And I point to the body again. That, and I look at me, will not happen again. Not like this.
That I can agree with. Let's get the Jur and Balthasar in here as well. Call it to a vote on what we do with the other two. And then
we need, as long as we get information.
We have information, right? So now it's just a question of whether unless they have more, but I doubt it.
I don't know. All I've heard were the siblings and some guy called Brutus Wildmane.
Yeah.
But I don't know that name.
Yeah, all we know is now that Krampus is up on the summit. The siblings have regrouped with them, and Brutus sent these fuckers over to see whether Krampus has actually done his job. But Krampus has sent the siblings onto him. That's what I've understood so far. Where Brutus is, I have no idea. But yeah, he's in the Ivory Thicket Woods.
It sounds like a big place, though.
Yeah, that's a fuck ton south. Not anywhere close. Might as well go to the capital then.
walk
So
back
what do
to
you
the
say, Meme?
middle.
Um, a-
Wanna
as
try with us?
as Kalash walks away,
I want the interaction between Meme and Brenna first.
okay.
What do you say, Meme? Wanna try together? Be the hero? She'll have her hand out.
I'll see for now. And Meme will put the puppet of Brenna against her hand.
You made me a puppet. I mean, is that me?
No.
What? What's this?
Cute.
Let's just go back.
All right, Cooper, you want to
Wait,
do
is it
something
like
real
for
quick?
me or like what's happening?
No,
You know, I'm assuming that.
yeah.
Oh no, keep going. Then.
Is it for me or what?
No, these are my puppets.
Thank
Cooper,
you.
all Cooper wanted to do.
For staying.
Yeah, you can go.
As him or Meme walks away, he's just gonna whisper to Meme.
I made you a puppet too. Look.
He's not looking. He's just kind of not looking at Meme. He's just gonna whisper to him. I thought your morals were unmovable. You were the one. Strange times. And he's gonna walk back to the corpse, and he's gonna try and dig a hole to bury it, or whatever is remaining of it.
What
The
time is it?
I would say afternoon. Cooper is gonna dig the hole while Meme you go sit with the rest. Mr. The goose Honkus Ponkus walks up to you, Meme, and just as I would say you sit down like on a rock, or would you stand, or
New camp, I guess.
all right. The goose Honkus Ponkus stands next to you and then just leans his head on you.
Sorry. I'm sitting here.
He just then moves his head and just sits next to you, like on his butt, just keeping you company.
I'm gonna make the big goose puppet while I wait.
While you wait, Honkus Ponkus looks at you with like almost in awe as you start creating this goose puppet. Like his small little goose eyes start to widen as you start crafting.
Can I talk with Halt?
Yeah, go for it.
Halt,
Yes.
lad. Besides anything, you were the last one in the cart. How are the lads? How are the people in the cart doing? Are they stabilized?
As far as I know, that they were still bleeding, but I gave him a little oomph to get a little bit further. I did some.
Seeing as you mentioned, we need to talk about our decisions more.
Yeah.
What do you suggest we do about them? Do you think we can get any more information?
I don't think they know much more than the other guy, since they were a team. But yeah.
What do you suggest?
Honestly, I don't know. After this whole thing, the thing I'm most afraid of is that they're just gonna run back to Brutus, tell our location. They know my name. Brutus knows me. And then we lost our element of surprise.
Why
We
didn't you say so before?
What do you mean?
Why didn't you say so before when I asked for your opinion?
I did mention that he is a threat.
They're all a threat. Everyone's a threat. Everyone we meet is a threat.
Perhaps I should have been more clear. Apologies for that.
It's alright, and I'll tap your shoulder. So, do I need to get my Warhammer bloody or no?
I want to hear the other ones first,
Alright.
and see what they have to say. Based on that, I'll form my own opinion.
So, there's still two of the former group in the cart. According to Holt, they might not have any additional information. We can always try. What do you want?
We're with the entire group again, or are we still separated?
I guess the ones around the campfire, at least.
Yeah. Cooper's still there, digging a hole.
I'm still chilling.
Sure. Do you go back or are you still?
No, I'm still staying at the tree. I don't give two rats' asses about what's happening in front of me or around me.
I'll head over to the tree and see if I can get the shirt to get over to the camp.
Fair enough.
I'll walk over and say, Azure.
He doesn't budge a bit.
What?
He does not respond.
Oh. Sure. And I'll walk closer and Are you sitting underneath the tree, right?
Yeah, just underneath the tree, flipping the pages.
I'm giving a little tap on the shoulder.
Oh.
Hey, you alright?
Yeah. What's been happening?
We got a big decision to make. What we're gonna do with the two leftover prisoners.
Yeah, and the decision between
all of us.
What's the decision to be made?
Whether they live or go. Whether they live or die.
You see, finally, as you're casting a gaze at you, Halt. It's not a normal gaze. I use my ability Hour of Reaping, which unsettles or terrifies those around me as an action. So I look at you straight in the eyes, and you see a horrifying view of my face, with like my eyes being completely dead, all purple and menacing looking. And the only thing I say is murder them. And I just go back towards flipping the page.
Do I need to learn?
Time out. Fuck no. Time the fuck out. I'm actually. All right. Time out, because I'm starting to stress the fuck out. So.
D&D! We're traumatized.
One is saying murder them. The other one is saying I don't care. The one is saying, well, I'm scared to let them go. One is saying if you kill them, I'll leave. And then one is stabbed in the throat. And one is burying a body. So please, if there's even a case of just not trying to kick each other out or starting many more fights with each other because things are contradicting.
Well, okay, look, we'll just put up to a vote then, isn't it? We have to put it to a vote.
That's what we're
Yeah,
working
it's-
up to.
That's
Yeah,
what
that's
we're
what
trying
we're
to say, is that we need to be a democracy instead of a Kardashiocracy.
Yeah.
Or-
Yeah, it's coming. It's coming. We'll come up to that
Yeah,
decision
it's
right now.
fine.
It's gonna be fine. Don't worry about it.
Unless
Just
Alright.
use our
Yeah,
brains,
yeah.
and I have
It's coming. It's coming.
Just
I have
Just-
-1 in intelligence. So
I don't
I'm
trust
all
you guys
good.
for shit, but it's fine.
Let's do a couple more laps.
I'll let you guys do you. I'm gonna start polar bearing in the background, and we're gonna see what happens.
we noticed.
Yeah,
We
great.
noticed.
So
That's
For
a
your-
great plan. Let's
do
be
a
real.
flip.
for your terrifying thing shot, do I need to save anything against that, or
It's basically a wisdom modifier plus my monk level, with a min. Wait. Oh no, wait, that's the wrong one.
You can always
Sorry,
choose
wait.
to fail.
A wisdom saving throw or be frightened until the end of your next turn, basically. What's a wisdom saving throw? Where do I see
That's
I'll roll the rest of
a
the saving throw.
D20 based on your what it says in your ability.
no? I failed.
that?
That's an 8. So
That's definitely a fail.
as you do that, Holt's face grows pale, his eyes widen, and he's like staring at you like, duly noted, and he starts like walking backwards and then like turns around and with a brisk pace walks back to the camp and turns to the rest of the people. Sure made up his mind, guys.
What did he say?
He wants to get rid of them, and he starts like sitting on like one of the logs next to the campfire, and starts like sort of like as a baby, like rocking back and forth. Like,
Oh my
mama.
god.
Oh, mama.
Okay.
So
So Azur's dead. Probably also wants to die by the sound of it. Halt wants them dead. Karlash.
I'm undecided.
look,
Oh, he's undecided. I don't have another hand. Karlash.
Wait, all in favor of killing them? Wait, is Cooper's not here?
I haven't heard any arguments against not killing them.
Oh,
Dude, they did not do anything. They were in there.
Already dying. For
Those
as far as we
reports.
know, they are still dying inside that cart because after Halt's quick healing session, none of us except for Meme, who we don't know, actually went inside the cart. None of
Yeah.
us have checked. So as far as we know, they're still dying because one was just without a jaw and the other one lost an arm and was bleeding to death still.
Yeah.
So
So
um,
Well, let me put some.
if we let them
fire.
go right now, they would still die, as far as we know, because we don't know they've been healed. So, why are we? What does it matter? Like, I need, like, why would we keep them alive or not? Like, what are the arguments? I was not doing your whole shebang.
look, saying that, I look at, or Kardash looks at Meme. Meme has kind of flapped out that he's uncomfortable with what we've been doing, and that if we deal with the lads in the cart and we murder them, that he's having real trepidations about staying in this group. So for that reason, I'd say we keep them alive, at least for now.
So, but he just went out of his way to not just kill, but blow up the other guy. And then
After
I'm turning to Meme. So, and then I'm asking Meme, so why did he deserve to die and do these not?
Because he sliced Brenna's throat, Balthazar. Is that
And
not a valid reason?
yeah, but he was just as bad as the other two.
How do you
They
know?
worked for the same guy. They were on the same mission.
But they did not
What
slice
him?
Brenna's throat, did they?
So you taking this personally?
Yes.
Cooper's is having like DM, you know everything. Cooper's
Yeah.
having very conflicted feelings about this, and hearing Meme essentially say that this guy did one bad thing and deserved to die.
Oh no!
Has put him
No!
in a really
No!
like
No!
in a
No!
really
No!
sad and depressed
No!
mood.
Sure,
So
but
Cooper is just gonna.
you can feel down. I'm gonna not do any PTSD things.
No.
Okay, cool.
No. I just no. I just feel Cooper's done so much in the past couple of years, and if that opinion is all that matters, then what was the whole point of it all? And
Just
he's
really
just
quick in
gonna abstain from the vote. He's just gonna say, "Do what you want," and he's gonna walk away again. Walk
I
over
made
to
a in the Owlbear made a quick little kill or no not kill overview. You can put your tokens underneath what your vote is. So it's
Okay.
easier to keep track of who wants what.
Okay, fair enough.
So we got one abstain. 3 in favor of not to kill. 1 in favor to kill. Balthazar.
So, Meme, your morals are all about personal. Am I seeing, or is that correct?
I don't know. I just feel like he's not worthy of living.
But the two that didn't attack Brenna are, even though they could be as bad or worse.
Yet they have not committed any act.
Innocent until proven guilty, I guess. Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, so that's what we're going with. It isn't until proven guilty.
That's
Fuck, this is really.
Besides, one does not have a jaw and one does not have a leg. I doubt they'll be able to kill us.
Yeah, that's a good fucking point.
This is really setting
What-
the tone for
Which
morals.
One
of
does
the
not
group.
have a leg and or arm, and one does not have a jaw. Wouldn't
Which
we
makes
do them? Would make it easier for them if we would just kill them peacefully?
I
That is an argument.
They
At least
can-
we
so if they're injured, they're more worthy of letting live or keeping alive. We don't know what they did previously.
we don't, and we'll probably never know. Because
It
we
does
got
not
no
matter.
witnesses, we got no unbiased stories. We only get their stories to go off to. So
I
they might
think we
just
need to figure out what to do with encounters we have in the future, because we can't know what people have done previously.
No, never. Can we just not leave right now? Move on.
we can definitely leave them. Yeah, that
All-
was kind of,
All I'd suggest is stealing their insignia for the future. Whatever happens with them afterwards, I don't really care.
give them a small little bit of supplies, 2 horses,
Give him the
and
car.
I think we need all the horses.
You give him the car. One guy doesn't have an arm.
oh, the cart. Yeah, we give them the cart, and then
The guy
Yeah,
that
we
gets
figure it out
still-
on their own.
We still need all the horses. They can get the cart, but not with the horse.
Oh, they're dead then.
Wait, no, hold on.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
No, we have plenty of loose horses.
No, we don't.
Yeah.
Count
We
again.
also have the slaves, the ice slaves.
And you also
Yeah.
have Robert.
And we have Roberts as well, so we should be
Oh yeah,
good.
we can take Robert instead. Yeah, but we also have Hongsworth.
Yeah, but you can.
Yeah, we
fit
can
four
ride on
could-
someone's back.
Yeah. This like Holt and Mean could technically ride with someone else.
Yeah, because
Fair.
I weigh like 35 kilos, so
Fair.
Unless
Okay,
you want to
then,
take the
yeah.
car.
No, that's good. No, it's cool.
Around.
If you're gonna ride double, then it works out. Okay, so we leave him the cart.
we leave in the
Okay.
cart with one horse. We some basic supplies,
And we
Okay.
leave them.
and
Fair
then we
enough.
leave them here.
I'll help turn the cart around.
Oh wait, before we do this, everybody agree with this plan?
I'd suggest searching them before we head off, but that's all.
The planning in general is so good. All in favor of this plan of giving the cart and some basic supplies and then leave them here? All in favor? Raise? Aye?
That's okay.
Hi.
I
That's a vast majority. Then
Now-
let's do this thing.
Yes, Brenda?
I would just like to go to Azure at some stage.
Yeah, be careful of him though. Yes, I don't know what's going on with him, but he's scaring the fuck out of me at the moment.
We are gonna have so much PTSD next round. Everybody has PTSD. Like
This is
Cooper
my
has his
first
own-
encounter with PTSD. It was like, what the
Cooper
fuck
has
is
his
this?
own PTSD. Now Azure has PTSD because of Cooper. Brenna has PTSD because of knives. And Halt has PTSD because of Azure.
Because
I
of
never
Azure.
had. I never said I had PTSD. Damn it.
No, you just give it. That's
Like a Christmas present.
Oh,
Yeah.
you guys are cute. You guys are cute with your trauma.
Oh, what did you want to say, Fishy, earlier?
What's our main goal?
Oh, oops.
just the
Now,
yellow flame.
Or in this
Um,
Is
specific
that
journey.
true? Or is it getting rid of that blue freaking lizard? Let me look up its
That
name.
too, yeah.
Both,
You
I
mean our-
suppose.
Frost
Perhaps we can discuss this further on the road. I'd say let's get going right now, and then we can discuss goals and
Let's
such.
sit here for another 2 hours and discuss this fully about the in why we're doing this.
how about we don't discuss this on the road? We just discuss it now, and then maybe have a long rest here tonight because like Brenna seriously got stabbed in the neck, so
That's
I think
fair.
she's gonna need a night to recover.
Stab you in the
I'm
neck,
fully- I'm-
Susan.
Fully spent as well.
Actually, I have an idea. Let's go back to Glakesfjord, go to a pub, and then
Go
relight all of
shopping.
our go shopping.
Oh my
relight
god,
our-
yes! I mean,
Where-
we have
where
a camp
is-
right here, but it's so shit. Let's just go back to the previous town. Clearly.
Yeah, we never gone to Fracas. Fracas to.
Well, one of us actually went into town.
Wait, but
Two
the
of
goose
us.
said that if you camp here, you die.
Yeah. Because
Wait,
of
who
the
said that?
siblings.
The goose. Oh, because of
No,
all
no,
the
because of all bears
shit.
and wolves.
Yeah, the wildlife is quite ferocious here.
Okay, we should head
Well-
on to the next village then.
I mean,
There's the next village.
I'll turn to what's his name again? Fuck.
Hongsworth.
Hongsworth. Do you reckon we can camp here, or do we need to go?
I would suggest going to the next town. It's not safe. If you guys can leave the two bandits to go on their own, at least give them a chance, and then we can go to the next town over.
Sorry,
God.
but which town would that be? Vinneskoker?
Let me see real quick. I don't know the thing.
Because
Guys,
we've
we-
already been to Barenstork.
Yes, we're in between Vinneskorg and Fracaskorg. That's what I've written down.
Yeah.
here.
Yeah, so you're
Yeah.
going to, I would say, Frakastiger.
But we're gonna pass on Frostbire Summit then.
That's not even near there. You need to go
Yeah.
all the way back. You're here now. That's like behind the mountain. You would need
Yeah.
to go to Vinnaskogur, then all the way back, and then to Frostspire Summit again. And
Yeah, but we started in Glakesfjord, so why
Yeah.
did we?
because here was a fucking glacier. You then went here. You encountered the goose guy, and the
Oh, okay,
Lagombies
gotcha.
went all the way further, and then it's the idea to go over here or over here, get the whole harbinger, and then move back all the way to Frostfire Spawnet, and then beat the guy.
Because we can't get yeah, okay, gotcha. I'm back on
We
track.
need
Yeah,
to
sorry.
revote anyway. We need to revote anyway because we didn't include Hongsworth in the.
No,
vote.
just continue.
All right, then let's get going to the next town then, and then see if we can find a resting place there.
If we-
Yeah, so I'll help turn the cart around.
Turn the card around. No, I'm just gonna go inside and tell them what we've decided. That they can leave with the card whenever they want to. But that as soon as we know that they're following us, that they're gonna have a big problem. And then I think we should just pack the horses and go.
Oh yeah, I was gonna try and get them to go now. Like you guys need to go now. And go the opposite
I don't
direction.
care. I don't care where they're going or if they want to stay. Just
Go-
don't follow us and
Yeah,
we'll
just
take
go
the
the
horses and
opposite
go.
direction of where we're going. Yeah,
Yeah, do we take the insignias?
yeah. We take the
Oh yeah, you
insignias.
wanted to. Yeah, so I asked for the for them to throw me the insignias, and then tell them to
Okay, so
do what they want.
Balthasar gets the 2 insignias to his inventory then.
No, it was Karlesh who advised it, right? Or was it
Advised
Halt? I
what?
don't remember.
It was Halt
About
that
getting the
advised
insignias.
Yeah.
That was
yes, me.
Karlesh. Yeah.
Yeah, so I tossed you both the insignias from. There you go. As requested, 2 insignias.
All right. So basically, round it up.
Alright.
Then you guys are gonna say bye to the bandits or like reformed bandits. As they pass by on the cart, they look at you, meme, and they kind of put like their hands on like their chest, and basically say, "For the green one," and then they will slowly leave your field of view.
I'll wave them a goodbye.
Okay.
I'd like to walk up to Azure, if that's alright.
Yeah, sure.
Hey, buddy.
I do not respond yet. Or I just don't respond.
Do you wanna talk about it?
I'm just flipping the pages.
What are you reading?
I just keep on flipping the pages.
It's still a sure.
The fear of women is too strong.
Yeah.
Oh fuck! Fuck! Oh my god! Oh my god!
No, you see Azure just having a dead stare on his face. He's not even noticing you.
Is he like in the tree or like on like?
No, I'm just under the tree. Just
Oh yeah, he's on.
having like I'm just sitting against the tree now.
Okay, fair.
Under the
He'll just
tree.
sit
Under the sea.
Under the tree.
on.
Writing a
Across
letter,
from
making
you.
it better. It's
What?
Across. I will sit across from you. Just
I look slightly up, and I say, "What you need?"
Look, I know it's been a wild morning. We're about to leave, but I just wanna do a little checkup. You know.
We're about to leave.
Yeah, we need a good rest, and we can't do that here for a lot of reasons.
Good. And he stands up and just walks towards a horse.
Whoa. Hold on.
Yeah.
You don't seem like, you know, your jolly self.
He already stood up and just walked towards the horse, ignoring your what you were saying. He was ready to go to town. Like, literally to a town.
Alright, I guess the show's ready. She's sad.
Cool.
He dips on his
okay.
own horse.
Yeah, all right. Everyone's going on horse, and you all are.
I am going on Robert.
Sure. You are going all to the next town over, and all right. So as you're like galloping on the horses, they take you to this town. Meanwhile, in the back, we hear B and K kind of glow green.
What do you mean?
What?
Do we see this, or is it like...
No, you don't.
okay, we're already gone.
Yeah, their eyes are mainly starting to go green, and as this sort of magic is leaving their body, it's sort of going up in the air. The two bandits called B and K kind of look confused to each other and ask what happened as this green sort of like aura such magic that just left them flies up and goes towards the Frostfire Summit. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is where we end today's session!
Woo! Hey. Well, that was fun.
I love it. I hate it. I'm so stressed. I like it so much. I am. It's I don't know. It was really good. I loved everything
really
that you guys did. I loved every single thing that you guys did. The tension. I was stressing the fuck out. And imagine, I'm the fucking DM.
We could, honestly, trust me, we could tell.
I'm sorry.
No.
I cannot help it.
There was no hiding that one.
I was so invested, and then reveals, and it was more. And you guys did amazing, and I'm so proud of you guys because you all like armed your fucking like character, and I love it so much.
Yeah,
You guys
I
are
want-
growing.
really
It's
I want to explore how this is gonna go.
I want to give Brenna a hug.
I think she needs one. Yeah.
She needs a
Yeah.
hug.
all right. I wanna share my thoughts real quick on the thing that all happened today. So the you guys, some of you were kind of scared. Loved it when going to the campsite. The reveal of Honkus being actually like the tiefling, I like it. The seeing like the fucking music doing things on the perfect time, fucking amazing. Did not plan any of it. I fucking love it. It's funny as shit. Then like Rana, you walking in, rolling badly, getting getting like. Hey, I'm gonna knife you, and you be like, nah, and then failing, and then get like, okay,
That
consequences.
was the catalyst for everything.
That was the catalyst for everything. Which at the same time, I was like, cool. At the same time, fuck you, Joost. But at the same time, it was great. And then like fucking the discussion, things happening. Cooper almost fucking beating the shit out of the rest of you, but saving well enough to then Meme fucking doing the fireball, which is such a twist, which takes me by surprise so much, which I absolutely love. That shit like makes me so excited. And then like the whole like, okay, what are we? Who are we? What are we gonna do? Are they gonna live? Anyway, what was your favorite moment of this thing? Cooper, Aaron.
Just touching more on my backstory, and now now with this complicated morals that this group has, and who he thought had unyielding morals and a real, you know, set of their own morals and rules. You know,
Yeah.
they made them so good. Doing something just like that has now been like, well, you know, what are the morals then? You know, I've been, you know, Cooper's trying to be good this entire time, but if being bad gets his goals as well, then maybe you should embrace that. And then hearing memes just suggest that like if someone has done something bad, they deserve to die in that kind of way. Just was like, oh well, right.
Yeah.
Well, I know where Cooper stands now. So now he's just upset, and we'll see how that goes next session.
Yeah.
A lot of implications. A lot of implications.
Fishy, what was your favorite bit?
I liked Balthazar speaking up more. I like that.
I like it. Niels is embracing his Balthasar and
Yeah, I really liked how he spoke and stuff.
To be honest, it was just a good session with good opportunities for my character to kind of do what I wanted him to do. Or like be the kind of young adventure developing person that's because like for Balthasar this is all new. Like some people like Karlash already, you know, they have done this before, but like I just joined your group and then immediately got cast out of the citadel that was my home and stuff. So for my character this is all new, but I still want to like try to contribute or something. So that's also why like when Brennan got like stabbed, the you see the sparks just jumping over his body because he gets completely stressed in like a situation that's unknown to him, and then you notice that by the sparks just being on his like jumping all over his body.
Cool. Would you say that's also your favorite bit of this session? To Niels as well.
I guess so, yeah. But I guess for a me moment, maybe talking to the BNK in the cart. Fun.
That was good. I like it. I like what's like going on, and I'm totally for it.
I think Brenna went way too soft. If someone slices my throat in real life, I'm not gonna forgive them. Like, oh yeah, it's fine. Go ahead, just go.
I don't think you would survive anyway.
Dude.
But that was like the fun part, because I like testing you guys.
Man.
There's no way that I could see that in real life. With
Same.
someone with slicing my throat, I'm gonna let him go like that.
I would have killed the fat guy. So I was like, okay, what's going? Like, oh wait, he's going off, and then I saw it was like a tosser meme. It was fishy. It was like, or we're gonna do the Green Messiah one, or you were gonna kill him, and I did not know what was gonna happen, and the fact that you actually went to kill him was great. It like I love surprises like that, and it like that it made me almost jump out of my chair with like, Niels, what was your favorite bit? Was that the thing you talked about, or was it something else?
Well, no, actually, like the music, just the fact that continuously some of those moments were so on point. I don't know, it just had me cracking up. It was just like how it was just very fun. I really enjoyed that.
Cool.
But yeah, I also really enjoyed the group build up, tension build up between the characters, because we're not all on the same page, and we are all here for different reasons and with different agendas, basically. And I think it's really fun to explore that more in the upcoming sessions. So see where your guys stand and how you change or embrace it.
Yeah, I have to say about the music, it once scared me. I once jumped because I was like, no, but like when it happened with the first time, like the blood thing underneath the car, and it did that, I was like, oh fuck. But yeah, I agree. The tension is great. It's also scaring me, but it's also fun.
We still love each other, right?
No.
I fucking hate you guys. Teehee.
Halt, Guus, the boy. What is your favorite bit of
The boy.
2D?
The boy. For me personally, it was definitely the role playing part at the end. I think it's super interesting to see where this is going. Yeah, just really exciting. Even though like we're all friends here, but I love the bickering, the arguing, the misaligned agendas, as Neil said.
Feels like my parents are like are arguing all the time or whatever. It's like you're as the you're in that in between. You're like,
My parents, you know, my mom.
no.
Yeah, personally, I was.
Dear, he
like,
must have had a reason for stabbing your throat. Calm down.
All right, Guus, what were you gonna say?
Personally, I was having like an imaginary box of popcorn and just like chewing it all up. I was enjoying it so much. Yeah.
It was good. The drama was great. It was like I said, I'm proud of you guys with role playing.
And also a little compliment to the rest of the group, and where sometimes the role play is a bit like all over the place and people like interrupting each other. That was very nice how we did this here. So I think we can be very proud on that.
Yeah, I agree. Lucer, what's your favorite bit? Yes.
Actually, a little bit what Gu said just now. I like how we are finding the balance a little bit. I like how, with not just the players but also you, just let it play out, and whatever happens, happens. We're talking about what happens. Yeah, I like that. Getting better. It's getting better. Yeah, I'm excited and I'm scared and I'm feeling all these emotions. And like I said, I just want to give Brenna a big hug.
Emotions. Scary.
I have big emotions.
A big emotion, yes. Shot, what was your favorite bit, and do you have a rhyme?
Poem?
A poem?
I actually do, but I could not fit it in. But when I thought about it, maybe I should have just read it to Brenna at that moment when she was sitting in front of me. But that was mischance. I didn't think about it.
You can do it now if you want.
Still do it.
Yeah, sure.
Do it!
I've written it here. It's called The Fear of Loss.
What the fuck?
Right.
That's so deep. What the fuck? Oh my god, dude.
Keep in mind, I wrote this all like when Brenna gets stabbed in the neck. I had like this thing. I was like, ah, fuck it. I'm just gonna do A Fear of Loss. And I wrote it in like 10 minutes, and everything afterwards, I did not do anything in this poem with. But
Alright,
this
alright.
did come up pretty relevantly for it.
Just do
So here it goes.
Let's go.
We journey together to the lands beyond. Together we prevail with our unbreakable bond. Yet even so, life is still fleeting. In just a moment, your heart could stop beating. We, the unrelished, may yet live. A family member less to thrive. In an instant, a mountain turned into a crater. The gaping hole in the heart has no waiter. This is the journey we will endeavor. For death does not play games, death is more clever. We experience the journey with all of its pleasures and sorrow, while death just awaits us in an unforeseen morrow.
What?
I really should have read this. I really should have read this to Brenna and just dipped out to my horse.
Yeah, you should have.
Yeah,
Oh
that
my
would
God.
have
Yeah.
We'll make it canon. We'll make it
Yeah,
canon.
we'll
That's
make
what
it canon.
Yeah,
We'll
that's
make it
what happened.
canon. Yeah.
Really? Okay, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What the fuck? All right. What was your favorite bit?
Honestly,
Just this
my
moment.
favorite fucking thing was absolutely the music. Oh my god, this shit sounds so hard.
just the moment where like you see something underneath the cart.
The funny bit was everyone looked up. Even I was like, "Oh," and like everyone was like, "Did you plan that?" I was like, "No."
Oh, you should have just said. You should have just said yes. Like, oh yeah, obviously.
Dude, I'm so bad at lying. You would have seen it through. Like,
Well, that's-
Of course, but that would have been funny anyway.
That would have been
It
great.
just kept on happening, and it was just
Yeah.
so fucking beautiful. Like 80% of the time that sound came up, it was very fitting. 20% of the times it was like,
yeah,
whatever. But
yeah.
it was so good. And the other fact is that I think I have given my character a direction, and I really like that because I
Nice.
decided to read my backstory, and something happened. And something happened this session where I was like, you know what? I think my character would react this way, and I did it, and I will stand firm, and I will give it.
Oh,
direction.
what happened?
Nice.
I will not say what happened. I don't think you know what my backstory. I don't think I've said this in my backstory. I really
Hinted, but it's fine. Don't worry. That will come next time.
Exactly.
Lastly, Wouter, what was your favorite part?
I mean, I think just the way we're doing like the group dynamic right now, trying to find out how like the different characters and their backgrounds and their philosophies work together, it's really fun to play. Like the discourse, even though the discourse like it might have seemed like harsh by like for like a viewer between, well, pretty much anyone between Karlash and Halt, Karlash and Meme
yeah.
and other people. It's really fun to play.
Yeah.
It's so I'm so stoked as how that like discourse and that group dynamic can like either like make the group or break the group in the future.
And for the word viewers at home, we still love each other, so don't you worry.
Nah, I hate Joost. Fuck
No,
it.
Fuck all of you, man.
Exactly.
Damn it, I wish I'd rolled
I'll
low on my
give you-
PTSD check and we could have all just slaughtered one another.
I'm happy you
I'll
rolled
give
low.
each other a big digital hug. And
There's one
Fuck
thing
my
I have to add is that I got to use the PTSD against you, Aaron. The fucking thing.
Noticed how happy you were when that happens. Like, let's roll me PTSD.
Yeah, because now it's
I
like
was just very happy that like I got Aaron out of it because I was really
Yeah,
scared
I was
it
like-
would have happened otherwise.
I dropped a little bit more of the story there as well, and you getting me
Yeah,
out.
I know, it was really cool. Like, I got flashbacks from like the dungeon crawl where everybody just starts fucking hacking at each other. I was like, oh, fucking not again.
oh my god,
It wa-
yeah,
it was-
my
Yes. Yes.
I was really happy with like the comparison between actual world and in Cooper's head with Azure trying to shake him out of it, but like the hand on the
that was
shoulder was his dad.
awesome.
I was so proud of that improv. I was like, ah. I have to say that out loud.
I don't want to say, I didn't want to do much, but like if I had failed, if I had continued to fail, I would have asked you, you know, would my past strength have come back to me in that moment just to maybe rip the
Like a
head from the body?
I
like a level
probably
15 fighter barbarian or something. God damn.
I would have had like probably needed like at least like 10 minutes to think on what to do and stuff like that. It's of course like all the things happening. I would like to keep on going, but if there's something happens and I actually need to prepare it, I would need to do it.
No,
of
no,
course.
that's fine.
But so
That's
far
what breaks
everything.
are for.
Yeah, but so far everything is going really, really well. I'm scared
really,
shitless.
really well.
I'm scared
You like-
shitless.
yeah.
But it's I love it so much. This is like the magic of D&D, and the fact that I can experience it with like so many of my best friends. I'm so happy with it. So yeah. On that note, I'm gonna end the stream there. I'm gonna chill with my friends a little bit. And fuck you, Luce. No, I'm not gonna make that joke.
You're not one of those.
So,
You are
anyway,
happy.
later, guys. See you later, Ciao, ciao.
Bye.
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 See you next time.